All right. Well, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club Stop and Chat. Today we have a very special returning guest. Mr. Torey Pudwill is with us.
Yay!
Welcome back.
We worked it out.
It's been a while, man.
It has been a while. We're in the building this time.
We're in the building.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Yes.
Yeah, but before you did a stop and chat, it was via the Zoom.
The Zoom, yeah.
But here we are, face to face, man.
Feels
Happy
good.
to have you,
Hey,
man.
you're looking great, bro. You're looking good.
Good air and energy in this room.
Always.
Yes, you
Always.
know that.
How's everything going, dude? You're busy dude.
Yeah.
You're running your own company. Hey, by the way, Grizzly, 10 years. Is that right? 10 years of Grizzly?
Oh, man, dude. We're going on. We just hit 12.
You just hit 12.
12 years. Those last 2 years just blazed by.
Okay. That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, congrats.
Yeah, that's
Thank
amazing,
you.
bro.
Dude.
Thank you.
Started
Yeah.
with a little thing that your dad made you in the garage, and you're
Okay.
stamping your grip tape when you were how old?
12.
12 years. 12 and look at that. 12 years old.
Yeah, I mean, technically, you could say 20 years.
There
We're on 20 years.
Right. But that must be a cool feeling, though. You know, from this little thing that you were doing as a kid turned into this massive company. It's incredible, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really, really grateful for it. You know, it's definitely something that like was always a part of me, and it still is, and forever will be. And you know, it's Grizzly. It's a lifestyle.
Oh,
man.
dude, for sure. I actually remember the first time you gave me a sheet of grip. I don't remember the spot, but I remember we were in a parking lot, and you're like, dude, here's a sheet of grip, man. If you could rock it, man, it'd be so dope.
Yeah.
Like,
You still on the team?
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't.
Jeron was just at the signing the other day.
I didn't get
I'm on the
invited.
team still.
I didn't get invited to the signing. I would have loved to be there, but I didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, who's the team manager?
I don't know.
What would you
Torey.
ask?
If I need something, I call Torey. Yeah.
Call me, man.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
like I'm at the forefront.
Yeah. I would call you for a box of grip.
You call me for a box of grip, I'll put the order in
Okay.
right now.
I feel like right
From
now.
my phone, wherever I'm at.
Torey
Size-
wears so many hats.
I
Let's just
know.
say, not
Yes.
only is he
And
the
they're all Red Bull.
skateboarder, he's
Yeah.
out there putting he's putting everything together, making
Yeah.
sure everything is the way it should be.
Yeah. I never really planned to kind of get to where I'm at now with having so much on my plates.
Plates,
You got a buffet?
plural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never planned for that. I never expected to make it to where I have with all these duties.
But it's
And
cool though. Like, are you enjoying it though? Like, I mean, it must be burnout at some points. Like, I think with anything you do, even if you own something, you're going to go through these highs and lows. But you know, when you step back and look at the whole thing, you're like, damn, this is sick.
Yeah. And man, I'm enjoying it so much to the point where I have to make it overwhelming for myself. I have to take on like more than I can chew.
Right.
The challenge. Because to me, it's all like skating. It's all the same work ethic as skating. So it's like when I skate, I have to try to just, you know, set the bar so high where it becomes a pain in the ass. And I don't enjoy it.
What do you do on your off time? Do you take off time just to get away from things sometimes, or?
I don't have any off time.
No off time.
And that's something like that really takes away the enjoyment of like everything from
Right.
everything in my life. Like not having any off time is the one thing that like really like breaks me down. It's like I'm like it's like I can't even ever really squeeze in like time to chill.
Right.
Literally, like I have to be immobile to have-
chill.
to
Oh,
have time
yeah.
off. So
Well, you just got hurt the other day, right?
Yeah.
So
I got hurt yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I took off about 5 hours.
Damn.
Damn.
5 hours. That was it.
I
You're
took
back.
off
Yeah.
about 5 hours. I spent 5 hours on my couch. I watched 2 episodes of Unsolved Mysteries with my wife, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. And then duty called, and I peeled myself off that couch and got straight back to work. You know, got my hands dirty.
Yeah.
So that's what really kills me is not having time to just spend like for me, and now I'm really seeing that I need that.
Totally.
Like,
Yeah.
I need that time to be able to enjoy like my personal life.
I call it decompression. You got to decompress.
Yeah. The thing is, I just don't know how to do that because
Unsolved Mysteries. Sounds like that's a good.
Sitting on the couch doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a necessary evil. Like, dude, you need to carve out time for yourself and for you and your wife to have that quality time.
Yes.
Definitely. You know, like I mean,
It's very important.
I have so much heart and passion and love that like I give to everybody, you know, but I don't necessarily get to give it to like myself and like my
Right.
wife and my dog and my family, and like at this day and age, to me, like I want to sometimes just be like, fuck all this shit, man, like fuck everybody.
I feel you. Yeah.
Totally.
I need to give it to me.
Right.
So I'm learning.
It's a
As I
funny.
get older, I'm learning that that's a quality of life, you know, and your time spent is really time that you've worked your ass off, that you've earned. You've earned that time off.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel like, because like a lot of this has to do with Thank You Skateboards, right? So it's like you and Daewon got Thank You Skateboards going how long ago?
It'll be 4 years.
4 years.
Four-
Okay.
4 years we started the company.
So, and you do a lot of the heavy. We were just talking like you're at the warehouse. You're literally screening boards with your own 2 hands. Like you're putting in just your blood, sweat, and tears to it. You know,
Yeah.
and I think that's so commendable. You
Yeah.
know, it's like you're out there skating, you're out there doing this, but you're also running this company.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, you know, it's like me and Daewon, like we created it together, like we own it together. But like as far as the business side of it goes, I never really like expected Daewon, not even expected it, just like I never put that pressure on Daewon where it's like, hey, you need to like put in like your half or your 50%,
Right.
or like, you know, what you need to dedicate. I personally like make sure that I handle it because you know, you can own a business without necessarily having to be, you know, a CEO or
Right.
or actually having like a position within it. And I mean, Daewon Song, like him skateboarding to me is already going above and beyond.
Yeah.
So if I can make it right for him to be able to skate and get him stoked and just have full trust
Yeah.
from him, then I feel like I'm doing exactly what I'm here to do for this company. And
Sure.
that's what fuels me. It fuels me to just really do it for the team, to do it for you know, not only like our team riders, but also our internal team that is really like crushing for the company.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely like gotta be the father of this business, and it's really hard because I took on this whole thing as a learning curve. Oh, it's a whole education process for myself, and as I get better at it, you know, I continue to work harder.
Right.
Because I can now like perfect my things. I could you know, learn from my mistakes and then now do it right and put a lot more in it and
That's what it's all about.
put energy into it. So thank you. It takes up a huge portion of my life, and you know, it's 24/7.
Yes.
24/7.
No days off.
No days off. You can't. That's the thing with a business. Business never stops. You can never put pause on a
Never.
business.
That's why I enjoy that time. Like you said, like unsolved mysteries. Like I enjoy that time on my couch where I can just let my brain not think about an email or a graphic or an episode. You know what I mean? I can just fucking relax.
You gotta carve
But-
that
I
time
could
for yourself.
Yeah, you have to do that
Yeah.
for sure.
But don't get me wrong, I'm me, and I put off business all the time because I'm like,
Not you.
yeah, I'm like, I don't want to do this shit right now. I don't want to hit these dudes back. I don't want to write this PO. I don't want to check on this.
But you eventually get it done, right?
Eventually, yeah,
See,
for sure.
yeah,
you
But that's
know.
when you're your
Oh,
own
yeah,
boss. You can do
have
that.
to.
You're
Right.
your own
I
boss.
have
You can
to.
do that though.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, I move at my own pace.
Right.
Which, yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not like, you know, a hired CEO that has to be professional to make sure that like this brand is getting all the needs. Because it's like I got too much to focus on.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have just one duty at the company. I have all of them.
Yeah.
That's what's tough, is being able to like divide your time into like emails / board stuff / graphics / team manager / I mean, there's so many slashes there. It's like, how do you can't get everything done in one day, like
No.
let alone a week.
You
Sometimes.
can't, and that's what I do like, and I'm stoked to continue really taking on like that thick of the business myself, is because I always have something to do,
Right.
no matter what. Even if I finish everything, then it just goes full circle, and I repeat it all over again. It will never stop, and I like having things to do, but I hate doing them.
Yeah.
I hate.
Well, actually, you know what's
Totally
cool too?
understand.
Hey,
Yeah.
to be honest though, is like what's cool about all that is when you get to skate, I'm sure that takes a lot off your mind of like dealing with the work, because you still are getting all this footage and like exercising. So
Yeah.
that must help a bunch.
Totally. When I
Yeah.
skate, it's like full transition. Like I'm a different dude. Like I completely.
That's like your time off.
Don't even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think about like a business or numbers,
Yeah.
or orders or anything. It's like think about skateboarding.
Yeah.
100%. And like for a while, it was hard for me to make that transitional like switch between business and skateboarding. But now it's just like, you know, I'm a bit more experienced. I'm a lot less stressed on like how to do things and what to do for the company. So it's like now when I go skate, it's like I have that time. I've like made and earned that time to be able to just like step away and skate.
You appreciate it more.
It actually it goes the other way. You know, it's like skating's always first priority.
Sure.
Skating's always the first priority, and as long as that's dialed, then it's like, all right, cool. Now I can happily move forward, succeeding on, you know, completing the business tasks.
Right. And I think it's amazing. Like you just came out with like the Bigger Bang video,
Psycho.
and like to me, I trip out on that because I know business is 24/7. Like
Yeah.
here, it's like constant 24/7. It's like to go out and film a whole video part when you have all this other stuff going on. It's fucking incredible.
No doubt.
I can't even imagine going
Yeah.
out and trying to film a whole video part right now with all the shit that we have going on here.
Dude, that was
It seems damn near impossible.
that was really hard for me to do because I mean, this is like the first time I've been running a business from top to bottom and having to film in the streets. So like, yeah, I mean that video part was in the works for 4 years. Not to mention, obviously, it took 2 years of planning to even start Thank You.
Yeah.
So during the whole time of filming that video part was like me trying to learn how to run a business, like educating myself on doing it. So it was like I was so busy, and there were times where like I was so frustrated because I couldn't have time to skate. All I wanted to do was skate. And you know, it's definitely, I would say, in the last like year and a half that I probably like filmed the most for that part.
Crazy.
You know, but yeah, during that time it was tough to like juggle both
For sure.
both things.
What do you think was like, the biggest lesson you learned trying to build that? Thank you.
You need to do things on time. You got to deliver on time. You know, you know, you definitely have to really just kind of stay on it always. Yeah, I mean, dude, like fulfillment and production are like the two most important things with a business, and sales, obviously. And you know, I was told, you know, that's how it was, but I didn't get to apply it at first. So now when I went through that, seeing, oh, this is why it's important, you know, and it kind of just clicks at that time. We're like, fuck, I just delivered on this season like 6 months late. All right, this just set us back for this, and this.
It's like a domino effect.
Yeah.
Full domino effect, you know. So like really like production time and fulfillment, that's everything.
Yeah.
And on top of that, sales.
Whew.
But I think the thing that I've learned most recently is to take a step back and take my time with things and not be so rushed to do it right.
Yeah.
Do it
There
the
you go.
best you could do it instead of just trying to do it and get it out there. It's like, you know,
Be calculated.
way better to do it right at the end of it. It's gonna come out just like so much better, and you're gonna have so much like you just the pride.
No
that you
That's
take
what it
in the
is.
work, you know,
No
you're
doubt.
stoked. So
Yeah. I
And
feel
who has time to do it again if you fuck up? You know what I'm saying?
and that's the same thing with the video part, you know, like I put 4 years into it, and you know, who knows, I probably would have put another 1 to 2 years into filming that part if I didn't break my ankle. I just put it out because I felt like I didn't want the pressure to get back to the level of skating that I was at before I got hurt. To continue filming the part. You know, I wanted to like start skating and just kind of enjoying it and like really appreciate like why I fell in love with skating with my friends, and not being so like you know, in hell, living a nightmare trying to film this part, because it's like
You
man,
can't go back. It's hard to go back to that caliber of skating off injury, man. It's you got to take your time.
It's gonna
Yeah.
take time.
I mean, I can relate. When I was doing the Transworld video, Time to Shine, I had the same thing. Like, busted my ankle, Achilles tendon injury, and then like, you know, they're like, "Oh, do you want to wait for the next Transworld video? You know, we could push your part." I'm like, "No, I can't do this. Like, I can't do another year of this. Like, injury off, injury this, travel here, do this, do this. Like, it was just too much. I'm like, whatever I got, put it out.
Yeah.
I can't. There's no way. I can't do another year of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming off of this gnarly Achilles heel injury, Achilles tendon.
That part was banging.
Oh, well, thank you, bro. I call it my mellow part, bro. There's a bunch of shove-its because I couldn't flick my ankle couldn't literally flick.
A bunch of innovating shove-its though.
Well, thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep talking about this. It's a good. No, but
It inspired me to go out and film.
Wow. But I appreciate that. You know, so I can relate to the video part and wanting to just put it out. But you fucking killed it in that video.
I mean, bro, not even
No, that's some
next level.
next level
Bro.
shit, straight up.
Yeah.
You get people fucking screaming. I was at my house watching on my phone, like, what the fuck, dude?
It's like the World Series was going on, and they just hit a home run, and fucking were cheering out.
Yeah.
And July 4th, dude, that was like perfect day.
Yeah,
Perfect day for it.
4th of July,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I was waiting for the date to come. I broke my ankle at the end of December, and that was the deciding factor to just call it and you know, say this part's done. I've already done the work, and so I just waited for 4th of July so it could be that 11-year anniversary.
You
of
waited the
Big
whole
Bang.
time. It was already done. Everything was edited.
I mean, everything
and-
was filmed. No, it wasn't
Okay,
edited,
okay.
but everything was filmed, and then it was just like, all right, cool. We'll you know,
put it together.
put it together, and we're in no rush.
Yeah.
Damn.
Good time to edit it.
Yeah, it was quite the process of filming the part. I mean, dude, like that's the thing. I don't really know how people felt about like what I've been up to that last 5 years, because you know, I was definitely like keeping it pretty quiet, you
Right.
know? And you know, I was silent for a while, and then
I kinda like
and
that,
then once
though.
the video part drops is what
Hit him
says
over
it
the
all.
head. Hit him over the head.
So, you know, a lot of people would tell me like, "Oh man, like you still got it." Like, oh man, And
You're like, I've been doing this
I'm
the whole
like- I'm
time.
like, dude, like if you even knew the battles and the tricks that like I almost got, you know, it's like you know, like the footage that you see of everything I landed, like really that's only half of like what I actually went out and tried to get.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
So that's like the unfinished business of just like what I could have had. To me, it's like, you know, that was my whole part. That was like the completion of it.
Right.
That's how it is. You can never win them all.
No,
No.
Yeah.
that's just fucking skateboarding, bro.
And when you
you're
film a
gonna have
part,
that.
you're like never like done or completely
Yeah.
satisfied.
Oh, I'm so happy.
It's
I'm
like,
fucking. There's nothing I could.
Yeah.
Fuck no, dude. I needed some more shit, bro.
yeah, for sure. And it's like, dude, like towards the end of it, it's when I started traveling again. You know, it's like I went to Barcelona for a month, and it's like, you know, this whole part was during the pandemic. There was no traveling, so after I went to Barcy, I was like, oh shit, all right, cool. Where else can I go this whole year? So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go here next. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. And I don't think I would have ever stopped filming the part.
If you had to, if you didn't break your ankle, you would have.
I don't think I would have stopped. I don't think I would have actually called it like and-
that part may have still haven't come out yet.
Yeah, and like, you know, it's not like 4th of July was like the release date or the deadline. Like, there was no deadline. You know, no one's telling me when or how to do it. I was just doing it for myself. Like,
Totally.
I filmed this part with no one to tell me what to do. It's just like,
I think calling it at we broke your ankle is perfect. It just
Yeah.
shows that time of your life, and then from there on, you're like, cool,
Fresh start, yeah.
you got a fresh new start. And I think that's
you can go back and get all the tricks that you didn't get.
yep.
yeah, I don't even need those. Because now I appreciate skateboarding a whole different way after I got hurt. That injury was life-changing for me.
What happened?
I kind of just like let all this pressure go. Just kind of like felt like I don't need to be concerned or worried about skateboarding or skateboarding tricks or like, you know, like, because literally, like, I don't know, you know, that pressure you feel, that anxiety, or you're just like, oh man, like I have to do this.
Sure.
I gotta go skate. I gotta go get these tricks. Like, there's no other way. And you're just kind of always on edge. You're just kind of like, dude, this freaked out guy. And you're just like, kind of just like, dude, like, I hate my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That was a
that's-
release for you
So
in a way.
it helped me kind of like see the light of like, I don't have to do that.
Right.
Not that I'm saying I'm like gonna stop, like, you know, being hungry for it, but I'm gonna stop like being worried and so bent or upset if like I don't get a trick, or if I try a trick and it's just like I get so close, or like just trying so hard to get something I'm so far away from getting. It's just okay. It's
Right.
okay to walk away and be like, hey, you know what, I'm satisfied with just like coming out skating today with my friends, and instead of being so caught in the mental battle.
Like, you got to
of,
film something. You're out here in the streets. You got to do it. You got to
Do you feel like a
come
lot of
back
that,
with a clip.
do you feel like a lot of that pressure was taken off you once you just started your own business and like now you're in charge of your own shit? Like instead of like having to like if Plan B is like going, hey Torey, what's up with that part? And like,
Yeah, I feel like there's more pressure now that it's like
Because it's you?
my own shit, because it's like, I mean, the only way it's going to get done is if you do it. You
Sure.
know what I mean? And if you have like a company that's kind of there for you, like kind of supplying what you need to get something done, it's a bit easier. You know,
Right.
it's actually nice when you have somebody telling you, hey, you're on a deadline. You got to get this done.
yeah.
What about when you hurt yourself? Like, so you couldn't skate anymore. Did learning easier, like your business? Did it just focus all on your business at that point?
I focused mainly on the recovery. So the recovery
okay.
took place of like me being like so addicted to like trying to go get the best footage I could get. So instead of like being worried about finishing a part, I actually wasn't even worried about when I could skate again, or how it would be when I skated again. I just let it all go and said, this recovery is going to take as long as it's going to take, and I'm in no rush, and I don't really care. I'm just going to get through it and, you know, be happy about it.
Yeah.
How did you break your ankle?
I was trying to nollie flip blunt slide this handrail, the second battle there.
Okay.
It was like 2 days after Christmas, and
Nollie flip blunt side, nollie kickflip to backside blunt.
I flip back blunt
What the fuck?
down 8 stairs.
Damn.
That's a hard trick.
And it was the second time you were going back to get it.
Second time. First time I got really close, but not close enough. And like, dude, my whole thing when I film tricks is I could literally go out like an hour before it's dark, or like I could go out at like 9 a.m. No matter what, I always get the trick when it's like almost too dark. Is what then became called Torey lighting.
Torey lighting.
No matter what, as soon as that time was coming, that's always when I would
That's
get
when
the
you
trick.
land the trick.
I would even I would go back to spots to try tricks again and like try to get there like 4 hours earlier. But it's the same thing every time.
Tory Twilight.
So yeah, most of the time I have to give up on a trick is because it got dark.
Getting too dark.
I always say there's only going to be 4 outcomes. Is that it's going to get too dark and I have to stop trying. I'm gonna land the trick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have a mental breakdown and completely just
Lose
my mind, or I'm gonna get hurt.
What
Those are the only ways that it's gonna stop for me. I don't give up. I'll never give up.
What happened though? So you nollie flipped. Did your front foot, was it your front foot or back foot that you broke?
My back foot.
Okay, how did you break your back foot on that?
So it was the only one try I just goofed on.
Okay.
So when I nollie flipped, my nose hit the rail on the way up, and then I did like this weird like dance move, like
Midair.
Like on the rail?
on the rail, like did a little dance, and then by the time my feet hit the ground, my back ankle just went in, not like how you roll it, but it went the other way.
Oh.
And then I just kind of
Okay.
like turned on it and sat on it, and yeah, it completely just broke. I felt it break. I knew it was broken. It snapped.
Oof.
And I even tore my MCL too.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Double whammy.
Yeah. And I couldn't like check it or anything. I didn't know because my ankle was in so much pain. I couldn't walk. I couldn't like put pressure on my knee. So like I didn't really know my knee was hurt until I was just like on the couch laid up, like about to get surgery, and I was like, damn, my knee just doesn't feel right. I'm gonna like get the surgery and then I'm gonna get an MRI on my knee. So I tore my MCL too, but it wasn't enough where I needed
Surgery.
to do any
Oh, wow.
procedure.
Okay.
Because if I had to get a surgery on my knee,
know,
then I
that's
have to
it.
wait for my ankle to get better.
Oh.
And like I was like, fuck that, dude.
So just in
Double-
Austin, just had both them done.
And they said like, oh yeah, your knee will just heal by staying off of it. And it's like, well, I'm gonna be off my feet for months anyway. So literally, my knee was better in like 2 months.
Wow.
And I did
Wow,
nothing. And
dude.
I was all good.
Okay.
No problem with it.
It wasn't like dislocated or anything, was it? The ankle, or did it just break?
Yes.
I didn't dislocate my ankle, but I broke my bone on the outside, snapped it, and then tore my ligament on the inside of my ankle, the deltoid ligament, and broken bones are nothing, man. You could break a bone,
Yeah.
like the shit's better in 6 weeks, you know.
And they say it's stronger than it was before.
Yeah,
That's what they say.
But-
That's what
The
they
ligaments
But a
are.
torn ligament, that's 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
And then what? So they gave me a plate. I got 6 screws. They repaired the ligament, and then what the harsh thing is that they put a device in my ankle called a tightrope.
Okay.
So it was 3 procedures on my ankle. So they put a tightrope in my ankle. The tightrope is there's like a little button that they drill into your ankle, and then there's like a little rope that ties around that and goes through your ankle, which basically
Like a lasso?
which keeps it tight. It keeps it tight
Kind of like binds it.
and stiff. So that way it's like it's not loose. so like I wouldn't have any troubles like rolling my ankle.
They don't need to keep.
Oh,
they
I
don't need
see,
to keep
yeah.
like tightening it, or do they remove that
No,
afterwards?
it's extremely tight, and that's what's been hard with now coming back to skating is like my ankle hurts really bad.
So it's still in there.
Yeah, it's still in there.
Will they be able to remove it at one point?
I can get it removed. It's just another surgery though.
Yeah.
It's not as long though to recover though. It's really not.
Probably like what 4 weeks or something.
Maybe
that?
it just takes time to heal up the
wound.
the incision. That's
2-3
it.
weeks. Yeah. So, but like the metal, the hardware, chilling. Doesn't hurt me at all.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt me at all. Cause it's different these days. Very thin, and it even kind of got a little curvature, so it kind of forms with the bone.
There you
Maybe
go.
a little different than the shit you had, Kelly.
Yeah.
So like it gives me no pain.
There you go.
No trouble. Like I'll keep that in there just for the hell of
That's
it.
good to know.
You know,
John
that's
D. Lowe said that he had he had ankle surgery, but then it wasn't right, so he got the pins removed.
Oh,
and
really?
it was. He said it was life changing.
Yeah, they say I have to keep mine in for a minimum of 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you could take them out.
Yeah, there's one screw I have to leave because that's what's holding it together.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
it's the main one. Yeah.
Interesting.
He still had the main one, and he took the one that was affecting him
Yeah.
while he was walking or
Mobility.
mobility wise.
Right.
But like, dude, I'm still doing physical therapy 3 days a week. It's
Hell
still
yeah.
getting better. I'm still progressing. It was just like, it just wasn't like a normal ankle break injury. Like,
Right.
It was like I broke my ankle, but like really gnarly.
Yeah.
Every
Different
injury
way.
is different, you know, the torn ligament, all that shit. And it was a great surgery, a great procedure.
Yeah. I mean, you even Instagrammed it.
Woo!
The break.
Shit.
that hoof.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I looked at that. I was like, is my ankle even broken, dude? Or,
What do you mean? Is it broken? Look at that thing. It's all
looks
weird.
crooked.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it's
It's
like
like a-
He's like, what they do?
Is that how
like
your
that?
foot normally looks?
dude, but it kind of still looks the same.
Your second
still
toe looks like
swo-
missing a nail.
Dude, no.
You can't see my second toe because it curves over like ET. It's
No, but
phoning home.
your ankle still probably extremely swollen.
It is. I mean, it's a
it's-
softball right
it's-
there.
it's-
Well, no, I'm talking about right now.
No,
still,
now.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
still swollen now.
Cankle.
Not like that, but that right there, my ankle. They show me the X-rays, and like the last thing that I thought was I needed surgery. You know what I mean?
Just put me in a cast and I'm good to go.
Like,
Right.
Like so, I look at the X-ray and literally like my ankle bone is like that. See, it's barely anything.
It's off.
and I'm like, oh shit, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And-
Dr. Pudwill.
and, and she was like, yeah, your ankle's displaced. You have to get surgery. You can't heal it like that. And I was like, what do you mean? It's like barely.
Just push
like
it back
that.
a little bit.
And I was like, well, what if I decide not to get surgery on it? And she's like, you can't do that. You have to. Your ankle won't. You won't be able to walk.
Wow.
And I was just like, damn, just like that. Like, all right, well, how's Friday?
Did you get it done that quick?
Yeah, it was like 3 days after
Nice.
after I got those X-rays.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So that's how it is, man. That's how it is. It's like once you need surgery, it's like you're in there, you're looking at the copies of whatever, the MRI, the X-rays, and then it's like, yeah, you're gonna need surgery. How's tomorrow work for you? And at that point, you just gotta swallow it. You just be
Yeah.
like,
As soon as possible.
here we go. But like I said, this injury was super different. You know, it was like I was cool with it. I was just, as soon as they told me surgery, I was like, fuck.
But you've gotten
Here
some
we
surgery.
go.
You've gotten some surgeries before, right?
Yeah, I think this is like my 5th.
Yeah. So after that, you're like, I think the most anxiety you get is going into the surgery. You walking in, you're like,
Nah,
oh,
dude. Well, yeah. I don't know. I kind of like that whole process, dude. You go in there, you know,
get a little gown on.
get on the gown, hanging with the nurses for a minute, you know.
They put you in the little shower cap and everything.
Yeah, they give you the shower cap, throw a little IV in there, ask you some questions. Everything's calm, you know. It's a little chilly.
Count you
give
back
a
down from 100.
And then, yeah, there's that part where it's like, count back. It was funny. I didn't even get to do that this time, dude. I passed out when they were wheeling me into the surgery room.
That's the most Torey Pudwill
Like
thing
he's
ever.
done. He's done. He's ready to go.
I don't think he needs it.
You don't even need the.
And like, dude, I like that moment though. Like, I remember the first time I ever got surgery, I was so terrified, dude. I was so afraid. I was so scared. But then I, got used to it a little bit. That moment where they count you backwards, like count backwards for 100. I love that shit.
Like, take a deep breath.
It's a crazy feeling.
It's
like you're
so
like
crazy, bro.
whoa, and then you just wake up.
Yeah, you don't even know. Like,
so
dude,
bizarre.
surgery's not
It's-
scary at all because you don't experience it. Nothing. It doesn't happen.
It's crazy.
You
Yeah.
get surgery, the shit never even happened. You just wake up and you're fixed.
That's the
You're
thing. I had my
If
molars.
you got the good job, you're fixed.
My molars removed, and all 4 at once, and just knocked out. Woke back up, and was like, "Oh, it's done."
Yeah. But the
Drive me home. I'm good.
You feel good for a little bit, and then the pain sets in.
Not molars, wisdom teeth.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, when the pain sets in, then you got to take the painkillers.
Yeah.
And then, but that's where you got to be smart, You got to, literally take that shit for pain.
And that only.
And then once you're like, all right, I'm going to get off this shit right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to get off
I'm
it
gonna
as quick
this
as
shit.
possible.
And then you would endure the pain a bit when it's not so throbbing. Like, where it's, literally, like when you got that that nerve in your tooth,
yeah.
that exposed nerve, and it's just like, God.
Oh.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
That pain, once that goes away, dude, then it's like, yeah, endure the pain. You know what I mean? Pain is like,
You're alive.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Look,
Pain is,
Like,
dude.
go away.
Here's first time you broke a bone.
Yeah, dude.
Little Torey.
That's amazing. You got Atiba to shoot that photo.
I know. First time you broke a bone, Atiba shot the photo.
Dude, that was in the skateboard mag, that photo.
Look at that. You should bring the hair back like that, dog.
Dude, parted in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was,
All,
running,
all
he was running that
smooth.
for a minute, bro.
It's like 2002 Torey right there.
The worm.
Right now, I'm like 2010 Torey. But yeah, Atiba was there when I broke my wrist too. He was actually like, get that thing away from me.
Was it that
Really?
bad when you broke that wrist?
And it was just like a little bit. It kind of looked how my ankle looked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a little
But you
torn.
didn't need surgery for that. They just popped it back into place and put a cast on.
Well, I was 13, and when you're that young, they don't want to give you surgery.
Still young.
I broke my growth plate in my wrist, so they were a little concerned about that. That's why in my cast, you see I have to have it in this weird
Oh.
position. My wrist has never felt the same. Still hurts.
Wow.
Still hurts.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Was
Wow.
there what? Do you know what part of it you said the growth plate? That's right.
Yeah, I
Okay.
broke it right here, my growth plate, and dude, yeah, it's hurt. The last 20 years.
So they had to cut the bolts. They had to cut the gate to get you out of there.
Yeah, Scuba had to bolt cut me out of that school. I mean, it was like a 15-foot fence, so
Damn.
bolt cut me out. And I was so embarrassed, man. Like just skating with Costin and Atiba at the spot, and like I was almost kickflip backflip in this 9-rail, dude.
Oh.
Like so stoked. And same thing with the nollie flip blunt. There was that try where I goofed it. My board hit on the
Started
way up,
dancing.
and I just broke my wrist. It's crazy when you break a bone, instant.
Right.
Yeah.
Instant. But not always.
Yeah, I mean, there's fractures. There's different levels of
Yeah.
breaking a bone. For
Yeah.
sure.
Last 2 slams I took in the last 2 months, I slammed on this side of my rib cage. And then yesterday I slammed on this side of my rib cage. Both times I was just freaked out. And I went straight to the fucking doctor to get an x-ray to make sure I didn't fracture a rib. Yesterday was gnarly, dude. They had to like check to see if I had internal bleeding and all this
Oh,
shit.
damn.
Dude, like, it's the most painful thing ever.
Yeah.
So actually breaking a rib I cannot imagine what it feels like because I haven't done it yet.
Dude, please don't.
Just
Yeah,
had
don't do
I've
it.
had 2 scares and it's the worst feeling ever.
I like your approach though, going to get X-rays, because just knowing is the best.
Dude, I'm on it.
Yeah.
For
I'm
sure.
on it, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's why I'm like, if I get hurt, I hope I get hurt like before, urgent care closes.
You got to get
Because
that X-ray.
or else then you got to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Right.
And that hospital wait.
Oh wait, you don't have like an
sucks.
orthopedic doctor? Because I had an orthopedic doctor, and I would just call him up, and be like, "Hey, I want to just get an X-ray, get this checked out." He'd be like, "Yeah, come up to the office."
Oh damn.
I mean,
you got
they're
it
not
like
always
that?
there though.
Yeah.
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 Well, that's true.
I get
Yeah.
where he's coming from. Like the urgent care closed at like 10 o'clock.
Orthopedics tough. You gotta get like
It-
the referral and like
The specialist.
Yeah, it's not as
I
simple.
mean, I didn't have insurance back then, so I'd pay like $75 for an
oh,
X-ray.
they like that.
You know what I
They
mean?
like that.
Yeah.
No,
He'd hook me
cash.
up. He'd hook me up.
Sounds sketchy.
No, I was just in the back alley of this bitch.
Well,
It was cool. It was mellow.
But dude, I like the urgent care times. You go there. I broke my ankle, and they're like telling me one crazy thing, and then I go to the other doctor. Like, what did they say? This
Yeah.
is no. That's not what it is at all. It's this, and I'm like, that's why I always trip out going urgent care sometimes when I get an X-ray,
It's just rushing you.
because they're not special. They're not specialties at that.
Well, the
they're
cool thing
they're
too.
privately owned.
Well, the cool thing too is like they can take the X-ray and then send it to your orthopedic doctor.
Yes.
And then the orthopedic doctor could take a look at it.
Dude, I just like stepped out of the conversation and started thinking, oh, I broke my ankle. I twisted my knee. Oh, I tore my ball sack. Like
All this shit.
this shit we talk
I
about
know.
like so casual. Like what the fuck?
It's just
Like oh,
These
fuck.
are the injuries.
Oh, I thought I cracked my rib 2
Yeah.
months ago, and then yesterday I thought I had internal bleeding because I cracked my other rib.
this mellow combo.
Yeah.
And then 5 hours later, I'm like printing skateboards in pain.
And then you're on talk show.
Yeah.
But for those skateboarders that have like gone through it and never gotten injured, that's amazing.
Keep it up.
What about you, Jeron?
I've gotten injured plenty of time.
See,
In fact, he's the only one I've ever met that broke his ankle and still.
Oh yeah,
Landed
I
the
broke,
trick.
broke my ankle,
broke
and,
your ankle,
and,
Debs?
and never went to go get it fixed.
But no, you broke it and landed the trick.
Yeah.
Oh, and I landed the trick too. You remember Harsh Barge? That
Yeah,
heel flip I landed?
yeah.
I broke it later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And he rode away.
rode away.
And it looked buttery
And
too.
it was in the video. Yeah.
it made the video straight up.
Damn.
How does
dude.
that work?
You landed it so buttery, you broke your
I
ankle.
guess I don't think that was considered buttery, but whatever.
The outcome
Was it-
was not buttery.
No, the outcome was not buttery.
But the trick was buttery.
Holy shit. Skateboarding is
Exactly.
insane, dude. It's
It really
gnarly.
is, man.
And like whatever. So now it's like fuck, if I had broken my rib and my rib, then just accept it.
It is what it is.
There's not much you
right?
can do with your ribs.
Yeah.
There is not.
Well, any injury.
There's no
you know,
cast around there. or
any
anything.
injury, it's like, dude, after I broke my ankle and like went through that whole thing and saw the light, now it's just like, damn, if I get hurt, what am I gonna do about it? What am I gonna do? Cry about it, complain and worry about it? Like
Yeah.
that ain't gonna do shit. Like you did the damage, you just gotta do the deed and get better.
Yep.
So yeah, I felt like, you know, I'm sure you rolled your ankle before.
Oh, every
and
bit.
and you're like so concerned, like when can I skate again?
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks, dude. I want to skate so bad. Now I'm like, can't wait until I fall on my rib cage and it hurts so bad for only 2 weeks. You know, it's
Yeah.
like big deal.
Right.
2 weeks, dude. It's a big deal. Like,
Yeah.
you know, ankle 8 months. I was like, big deal. You know, like, skateboarding ain't going nowhere.
That's damn true.
It's always gonna be here for me. So
Oh, you're looking up.
There's Jeron's
Oh.
landed
Yeah, broke
and
it.
broke. Look at him, he's hobbling
Later.
away. He's like, man.
oh, it's your back foot.
Yeah, the back.
Let's see that again.
later.
Oh, it's in the video.
What?
Oh yeah, it's in the actual. It's in yeah, right.
So that other angle wasn't in
Missing
the video.
scene?
Yeah, the other one.
What kind of bullshit is this?
You landed.
It was your
pretty
back
buttery.
ankle. I thought it would have been your front one
No,
for some
the
reason.
Back one, it was all the pressure was on the back.
That's so bizarre.
What, dude?
Dude, it was bad, bro.
It
And you
doesn't look
rode
like that
away.
at all. That is crazy.
And then I jumped off my board after I rolled, and I was just like, dude, something's wrong. something happened.
That is so bizarre.
That is.
And
so,
I stayed on the trip like a fucking trooper.
You probably thought you had a hot pocket the entire time.
Yeah.
I definitely thought it was that,
Yeah.
but no, it wasn't.
was it just like so much of a hot pocket that it broke your ankle?
Yes.
That's probably what
That's
it looked.
exactly what it was.
Wow.
Damn, Dubs. Pulling tricks, rolling away, breaking your shit.
I don't suggest you do that.
Fuck.
But I mean,
Dude.
look, I still got a clip, but that was not the way to do it.
Dude,
That's for sure.
every skater goes through this
Yeah.
shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't special if you got a broken bone or an injury.
No, not
It,
at
it
all.
happens to everybody.
I'm surprised when I hear people that they haven't got hurt. I'm very surprised.
It's
at that.
so rare.
Dude, P-Rod getting hurt way later in life, like in his 30s for the
but
first
he's
time.
probably had he's had ankle
Little
sprains
things.
No,
and
this is
stuff
like his
that.
first major.
Yes.
Yes.
Like
That's
I'm talking
gnarly.
about.
There's a difference between injuries and major injuries for sure.
Nah,
Yeah.
P-Rod never even rolled his ankle before.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Like you never saw him like yeah, like I'd
That
never
sounds-
seen
that
that.
sounds
Never,
bizarre.
never got hurt. Nothing.
Wrists, anything.
Nothing.
Shoulders.
I'm sure he's gotten
Pinky.
sore, but
Stubbed
look how
his toe.
I'm not surprised to hear that because how calculated he is when he falls.
Yeah.
He knows
No,
that he's putting his hand behind
Oh,
his
I
back,
get it,
his
I get
head. He can roll out good. He's just
He
That
just-
one was just a freak
did-
accident too. It seemed.
yeah.
Yeah,
know?
they're all freak accidents.
Yeah.
But dude, yeah, he tore the ACL.
Right.
That's like I
And
think
look-
that's the gnarliest injury.
Totally.
Pretty much. And look, he's back killing
Oh, he's
it.
better than ever,
Crushing it.
bro.
He's
Killing it.
killing it.
Better
Dude.
than ever, man.
Hey, can we just go back? I need to go back to the Bigger Bang and talk about you killing it because like this clip right here, it broke my mind, but it fucking broke the internet.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
The nollie flip back tail, about 4 city blocks long,
And landing with full speed.
and landing with full fucking speed.
It's unbelievable, bro.
Grizzly
What
Grease.
what is going on right there? Did you have that in mind? Because you backtailed that one ledge that was in the in the first video, right? Was that in the first one?
That was Thank You promo video.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank You promo.
But
Okay.
this trick, I didn't initially have it in mind. I just like that ledge, and of course, like trying to do something that I felt was
Worthy.
worthy. But yeah, it was I think the second or third time I went to go get the trick.
Okay.
And it didn't come easy, actually.
I don't think it would.
No.
It looks like it was hard.
I think the hardest part about it was just having to go so fast to do a nollie flip back
Right.
tail and then get in it like perfect enough. You just have to. All you gotta do is just get perfectly in it.
Yes.
And then you just ride the wave.
Lean.
But
Was that the first one that you got in it perfectly, or did you take other ones kind of
no,
toward to the end and then slipped out?
There were
and stuff?
definitely like a bunch that I made. It's like
Damn.
there and then slipped out. And
And the fact that you rolled away like with speed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because after sliding or grinding for so long, sometimes you just kind of come out just creeping a little bit.
I don't remember, but recently it came up in a conversation. I did it 2 times in a row,
What?
Oh, really?
and which I really can't remember at all.
Really?
And the first time, why I decided I needed to do it again.
Okay.
I must have not liked the landing or something.
Huh.
So I was like, no, like one more, and I did it that one right there, but yeah, I did the trick 2 times in a row, which is weird. You try a trick for so long. This happened to me a lot. I try a trick for so long, you land it, and you're like, oh no, I need to do it again, and you just kind of like in your own head just go back and do it, and you do it again.
Yeah, you just
2 in a
repeat it.
row.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just like, dude, I've been trying this for days, hours each time. Like,
You cracked the
why
code.
the hell did I just do it twice in a row?
Definitely happened.
And that's
to
all
me.
you need, dude. It's all a feeling.
Right.
It's all like, hey, I did it once. I'll do it again. I'll just do
How
that.
much Grizzly Grease did you use in that ledge?
None. Look, he's pushing through it.
Downhill.
That ledge that does look fun though.
Nah, you gotta wax it.
Yeah.
You gotta wax. You gotta wax.
That's the first thing-
wax the hell out of it.
I think I posted that in my story and someone hit me up like, that looks like the best wax ledge ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question about this, because like towards the end here, you seem to move your front foot. Did you ever think to kickflip out?
Or shove.
I mean, you could. Torey, you're so good at that trick, backtail. Like you could.
I wasn't about to get that greedy.
Yeah, don't take the greed that
me
far,
know.
I wasn't
dude.
about to
Just
get
take
that
this.
greedy.
You could have done it, dude.
Oh, I can for sure do it.
See?
I can for sure do it.
See?
But like,
Let me take one step
Yeah,
at a
let's.
time.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't-
Because when I'm watching this for the first time,
I
I'm
don't-
like, dude, he moved his foot. Uh-oh, what's he doing?
on
Okay.
that ledge, like I don't think a flip out's gonna be that much more
I feel
impressive.
you. I feel you.
You know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think the impressive part really is like flipping in, getting
Nollie
in, and
flip,
holding
yeah,
it,
and then
sliding that
Flip
far.
out, it's like, dude, that's a little
Sometimes
a little too
more
much.
is too much.
Too
Yes.
much.
I agree.
You
But
land
I just you
solid.
did wiggle your foot there, so I was wondering.
That's
There was
me.
a
Well,
chance.
that was me getting cocky.
Okay. Maybe I could find it.
But nah. I truthfully, I mean, yeah, I would love to, do another nollie flip backtail, backside flip out on, similar length ledge
Dude.
like that for sure.
The fact that you did that, I mean, it blew mine.
I never thought
Yeah.
that trick would even get attempted on that.
No.
It's what's the run? Someone told me the run up's kind of a little weird.
It's just
Swerve.
you can't really get that much speed for it. Like you just have to run and jump on your board real quick.
Oh, wow.
Like, yeah, you can't push in
Run, jump.
Yeah, you just run and jump. You can only really get so much speed. It was crazy skating that ledge from going the other way when I switch crooked it because I had to come through that little seating arrangement area and hit some weird curve at it and I don't know. Regardless, dude, every time I've skated that, I've eaten shit.
I'm sure. The fact that because you have to go fast
Yeah.
to skate it. So.
You do. Oh yeah, that's the thing that's scary about these types of long ledges is you have to cook at it,
Right.
and as soon as you hesitate,
You're done.
a second when you ollie in, you're done.
Right.
You're done. So
This is
Oh,
the back tail.
this one too, dude. It's
Yeah.
it was going so fast.
Look at that. Dude. Are you kidding me? How far?
Grizzly
80
grease
feet?
on that bitch.
4 feet.
84.
Oh,
Did you
wow.
say? Yeah, I think we talked about this one. Did you say you went back and waxed it a few times or something, multiple days, or what was it?
Yeah, it was I went there beforehand, started waxing it, and kind of sussed it out. Hey, can I make it to the second patch of grass? Is that possible? And
Yeah.
and I kind of just felt that out, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, I think it's possible. And then the day I did it, went back and re-waxed the whole thing again, because that whole second 2/3 of the ledge has never been skated
Right.
ever. So that's all.
Oh, that's right.
That's
You
all-
had to
it's
get
all
that.
brand new.
That's all virgin ledge.
Yeah.
But Torey handled it.
Didn't you say you got an anti-hero board and skated it backwards or something?
Yeah, I got a bigger board, skated it backwards, bigger wheels and longer trucks. Just I thought that would make it easier to be able to sit on the back tee.
Yeah. Well, look
Which
like it
I need
worked.
to remember that technique because I have other shit up my sleeve that I want to go do that's way longer than this. So
Way longer than that.
that's that was something I was
How are we? What did we?
I ride a pretty small board, small trucks, small wheels, so that helped.
This has to
I
be
think-
like a Guinness Book of World Record back tail.
That definitely is.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do it that day because I went to Paris the next day on actual vacation.
Oh, wow. That's a good
What?
one.
And I was like, I hate taking vacations. I was like, there ain't no way in hell I'm going to Paris tomorrow if I don't get this fucking trip.
Is that board still in the pond?
Yeah.
You kicked it in the pond and you left it
Kicked
there.
it in the pond. Yeah, because, bought the board from a van store that day. Set it
Wow.
up just for that trick. So I shot into the pond when I landed.
Let's go magnificent.
We've never recovered the board.
So someone could go out there and
Somebody might have
I'm sure.
recovered it.
I'm
Somebody's
sure
definitely
someone
already
got
did.
it already. To be honest.
Dude, that thing is rancid, that pond.
Oh,
That water is, because I kept telling the dudes, should I jump in if I land? Should I jump in? You think I should jump? They're like, dude, don't do it, man. That pond is diseased.
where is that? I don't even know where that is.
East LA, police
Oh.
station.
Oh, it's at the police station.
It's funny.
Seriously,
Yeah.
dude, I love this trick because
Bigger bang.
the bigger bang, man. You seriously killed it.
Biggest bang coming to see you.
And the music you chose for it in the part was great too.
Everything was rad, man.
Thanks.
Here's a Barcelona footage.
Barcy, that was the first trick of the trip.
Was it
What?
really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Dope.
It's a good way to start a trip.
Universitat.
Flew out there. I always wanted to do that trick.
Perfect spot to do it at too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
At Twilight.
Yeah, they get it right before sundark.
Exactly.
Sundown, yeah.
Sundark.
Sundark.
That's usually how it goes down, man.
That's
you know
it,
what I'm
huh?
saying? Yeah. This was like my last trip before I broke my ankle.
Wow.
God, that's dope. You're the best at those back lip. Didn't you do back lip, flip back nose blunt? Wait, what was it? What was the trick that you did in China?
Mm-hmm.
Was that the trick?
Mm-hmm.
Back lip,
Kickflip, back nose
kick flip,
blunt.
back nose blunt. Jesus.
I mean, you're kind of the
Christ.
only person doing this stuff,
For
to be
real.
honest.
Yeah.
Doing flip into like, even do like back tail, flip the back tail or something like that. I think Corey Kennedy's done that.
Corey Kennedy's amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, for real. And we just gotta. Oh, go ahead. Were you just say something
I was
about
just
that?
saying, I do that stuff because like, it's fun to like create the challenge for yourself. you know,
Totally.
to do the challenge.
That's what skating's
But
all about, man.
At the end of the day, it's like, I don't know. I felt like I wasn't trying to like be the dude that only did that.
You're not.
Only just like the same like lip slide combo trick.
For
the
sure.
Yeah,
edge
yeah.
dancing dude.
But you're not.
But here and there, I try to
Dabbled.
revisit it. And
No, I love
some
it.
You're
things.
innovating, dude. You're
Yeah.
doing new
You're pushing
shit.
it.
I love it because dude, this one, the switch flip. I've never been there, but somebody told me that thing is massive.
Where's that at?
It's pretty big, actually. I didn't think it was gonna be so hard to skate that thing, but it's
Switch flip
tall.
crook.
It's tall, and the drop off's really tall.
Yeah.
It's
And-
mellow,
drop.
right?
And
Like a
the approach to the ledge is fucked.
Yeah. It looks like pretty much.
What's wrong with the approach?
There's
Come from a parking lot.
rugged ass parking lot,
Hmm.
and there's like a curb right before, so the sidewalk goes like this, so you have to get up the sidewalk. But
Oh.
so I put a sign up it.
Oh, there you go.
You can't use a curb ramp because it goes at this angle here.
Mm.
It just doesn't work. So I brought my sign there, put a sign up it, and it sucks when you have to roll up a sign before you got to fucking,
Especially switch.
especially switch too.
Mhm.
And then it was 107 degrees that day,
Good God.
and that was the harsh part.
I'm wearing a
about this
beanie.
trip.
I know, a beanie.
107 degrees.
Didn't Appleyard kickflip back tail that?
We are kickflip back tail day.
Yeah.
I think that was the last trick that went down on it before it got knobbed. And you remember how long ago that was.
That was a long time
While
ago, huh?
So this spot was not skated since then.
Sick.
Damn.
And I was tripping when like the knob was taken off. I was like, no one knows. No one knows. No one's
How did you know?
because I was
Oh,
I
oh.
was the one who got the knob taken off.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
David
It's
took-
just one
Dave-
knob,
David
too.
David took it off for me. I
Rad.
told him, don't take the other one off.
Okay. okay.
It doesn't need that.
Does, you
Oh,
know-
you just need, be
It's
smart
like-
about
it's like
this
with
just
that,
one time.
With that first knob, like for 50-50 or something, like you kind of need that one taken
Right.
off too. And I was like, I'm gonna switch from trick this thing. I don't need that. I don't like leave it. You're opening up too many options.
Totally.
There you go.
But dude, like a year after I did that trick, still never told anyone about the hubba.
Okay.
Nobody skated that thing.
Wait, you did that a year before the part came out, and then no one knew about it?
Yeah.
That's wild that no one really talks
I-
about
I-
that. Like,
The date I landed this trick, and the reason why I know is because this is featured as the legendary card for ABD Collectables that I'm doing.
Right.
To me, this is a very sentimental trick. I did that the 3rd of July,
oh, okay.
2021. That was the date I
Wow.
landed that trick. So it was exactly 1 year from the premiere, because the premiere was July 3rd. So it was exactly 1 year I landed that trick before we premiered the video.
That's dope, man. I love
Fun
that
fact.
shit. Yeah.
Fun
I,
fact.
I love fun facts.
But that was a fantasy trick of mine for sure. I always wanted to skate that hubba since I was a little kid. I always thought about the hubba, but like there was a lot of years where no one had the balls to unknob a spot. But David Reyes.
Well, it's a tall hubba, too.
David Reyes comes just
Comes
Pop it
through.
off.
clank, clank, clank. I'm like, oh shit, dude, you just took a whole chunk out of the thing. It's like, oh, don't worry, man, I'm gonna create it. It's all good.
You're gonna get
Warming
it's
it, like you could see it, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Little patchwork.
and
for sure.
dude, I was like, no way, this thing's skatable.
Damn.
He went out of town the next day. I was like, I'm the only one that knows.
How long after it got on knob did you hit it? Next day?
I went there probably like 2 or 3 days after.
Okay.
2 or 3 days after. But I didn't land it that day.
Oh.
Battled it for like 5 hours, dude.
Got too dark.
And it was during the heat wave. No, I had to stop, dude. I caught heat stroke.
Seriously?
Oh, damn.
Dude, yeah, I fainted.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it was so hot. And I was hurt for a whole week. That's how drained I got.
Oh, wow. You just couldn't skate for a week after that session, just by being sore and heat stroke.
Heat exhaustion.
I mean, dude, I was jumping down 10 stairs. Hubba,
Yeah,
dude. Like, you
yeah.
know what I mean? That's a pretty
Well, yeah.
No,
big-
for sure.
big thing to put yourself through, dude. for
Yeah,
that long.
switch flip
I
crook.
was sore for a week, and that whole week I was just fucking like concerned. I was like, what if something happens to the hubba?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was like, I have to go back. As
Put
soon
the
as
knot
I
back on.
What happened when you? So you went back the next time and landed it, and did it take a while?
Yeah, it took. I think it took about 4.5 hours to get it, and that was the only try that I stuck it.
That was it.
The one I landed, dude. For some reason, like, yeah, I could do switch flip crooks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For some reason on that thing, it was so hard. The heat just fucking killed me too. Especially running through that parking lot. I was just like, dude, I was gonna give up again. I was like, literally, like, I wasn't crying, but I was just like so jacked. I was just like pouting, dude. It was just like,
Trained.
oh man, I don't know if I
And you've already gone through the heat.
I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
You've already gone through the heat stroke
And
before.
just fucking held in there, dude, and landed this shit. My board was destroyed. Like,
It's so crazy what the mind goes through in that process.
dude,
I know.
Just like, ripped my t-shirt. T-shirt was ripped, dude. Like, it's right at the end of the video. Ripped my shirt off, dude. Like, his shit was like torn up in the back. And yeah, dude, that was fun. That was like that was one of those like real cutthroat battles. That was cutthroat.
Yeah, it was your last trick, right? Yeah.
That was the ender.
Yeah.
That whole part, but the bigger bang, it was so good, man.
Amazing,
like,
bro.
Seriously, congrats on that.
Thanks. I'm 100% satisfied with the way that it came out. I couldn't be
really-
any happier.
That's good.
It came out really good.
Couldn't be any more stoked. And the love that I got from like everybody about the video made me feel so good.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
because I at first didn't think it was gonna be that great.
Isn't that funny the way that you're like, we're our own worst critic, obviously.
And,
So
and I was just really stoked to get a response out of that video. Which,
Well, dude,
Yeah,
what was
it's
the
good work.
what was the process of putting it on like its own website?
what do you mean the process?
Well, not the
The-
why
behind it?
why
The
was
thought- the thought behind
the
it.
thought like the decision to do that?
I just wanted to do something different, man. You know, like the Big Bang was different. Like, it was the first free internet part,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, that kind of changed the game. I mean, it would have gotten changed anyways, but it kind of changed the game at that time. Just created kind of, you know, a consistency in seeing a lot of that. And to be honest, I was tired of it, dude. I was just like, I don't really want to do that. I don't want to like do the same shit now. Like, I have to do something that's different. And the reason because is I feel like the shelf life has disappeared. With Bigger Bang, it was on DVD.
Mm-hmm.
Came shrink wrapped in the mag. But like, dude, like DVD era gone. Even Instagram, like just got so like just like repetitive of swiping up. Like, literally, like, it doesn't even last the day, man. It lasts. Not everyone can even see your shit.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
too crazy. And then Thrasher videos, it's like there's a lot of them. And if that's a poppin' week, that video's gonna be gone
It's gonna
pretty
get buried
quick.
fast, yeah.
You know, and their YouTube channel, like, YouTube is great, but when you think about it, YouTube is taking over everything. YouTube is really what has set the bar
Right.
for content and, you know, free content. And I didn't want to be a part of that ocean of content. I didn't put my part on YouTube.
Well, it was on Thrasher though, right?
Thrasher hosted the announcement of the video with a redirect link to the biggerbangvideo.com.
We're talking about Bigger Bang. So Big Bang was on YouTube.
It's on DVD.
It was on
It's on
DVD.
it's on YouTube right now
And-
too.
Yeah,
Torey
sorry.
Pudwill's Big Bang. It's got almost 6 million views on YouTube's Thrasher.
well, that was the first Thrasher
Video
it's not
part.
that the video was good; it's just been there for so long.
Are you kidding me? The video,
Jeron.
Come on, bro.
The video's good. bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it has had
It has life
years,
on there. There's
years
life
to
on
live
there,
on
no
there
doubt.
for sure. We did do a lot of promotion for it, but yeah.
Some video parts aren't getting 6 million views. I don't care how long it's been on YouTube.
That's damn
Let's
true.
put it that way.
The Big Bang was a good one at the time, but
But the Bigger Bang, you wanted to kind of do it a little different.
well, I wanted to give it shelf life and like a space on the shelf.
Yeah.
Because this is not what you have for skate videos anymore. You don't have this for skate videos.
The bookshelf, yeah.
Yeah.
And because you don't have a physical skate video to put on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told Jamie Foy when his Death Wish part came out, I was like, wow, dude, this one really set the bar. This one's for the history book. This one's gonna sit on a shelf forever. I'm burning this one on DVD, so it's got its space on my shelf.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's pretty
saying?
sick.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
Which was an expression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I meant. How gnarly his part was is that it has that value of shelf life. But is it gonna get that?
We never know.
Because if it was on DVD, it deserves a space, the slot, where
Yeah.
it will always be there. So with the Bigger Bang video, I figured if it lives on biggerbangvideo.com forever, it's the one and only video on that website. It has its home base. It lives. It doesn't have to be sitting with billions of other videos.
Do you think it's a good workaround to get around music rights?
I have all the music cleared for my video part for my URL only. So I've taken all the legal steps to clear the music.
So it's your own player.
I paid for personally. But if you want to go jack my video and upload it on YouTube, by all means, that's what I want.
Yeah.
I want you to put it on YouTube. I don't want to take responsibility to get flagged by YouTube. And,
Right.
And anyone coming after me.
Yeah.
Anyone could upload my video part to YouTube.
Is it uploaded on YouTube?
Yeah, someone uploaded
it?
Someone uploaded it like 2 days after it dropped. And I was like, perfect, dude. that's exactly what I wanted to happen
Yeah,
because
go watch it there.
You want the leak?
because yeah, with music rights these days you got to be really careful, and that's really what's changed a lot with skate videos. The single one of the most important things about a video part and the feeling and the vibe. Like I was chilling the other day working at the warehouse, the homie Brian Score put on a song from Yeah Right. It was actually the montage that you were in Yeah Right, you know.
I love that song.
Yeah, and the build up and everything.
And I just heard the song, and I was like, what's happening to me right now? I was like,
Got all kinds of
there's,
feels.
Feelings,
there's
a
a
feeling.
there's a feeling right now. Like, what is this? Where's this coming from? You know, and it's like because of when I watched Yeah Right and the music and just those feelings for me are part of me.
Yeah,
you know,
totally.
And skate video parts don't have that anymore. If they do, it's like very rare.
Few
It
and
has
far between.
Feeling. It has feeling, and video parts to me, it's always something that like I put all my feelings into them. So I want to, at the end of the day, have all the feelings come back out for when people see it. And the music is what expresses that. And
Totally.
I wanted to kind of just do it my way.
I
And
like
that's
it.
where you have the Frank Sinatra song at the end of the video. My way
Yep.
was really based off of that's how I did this video part. And yeah, Thrasher ended up stealing my part and uploading it on a private player on their website.
How
And
what?
my redirect link was removed from that blog post.
Wait.
And they kept the traffic on their website,
Ah.
Damn.
which was kind of
Was that spoke about beforehand, or you just didn't know that they were going to do that?
wasn't spoke about.
But wait, they put it on a private playlist?
No.
On their own personal, on the Thrasher player.
They have a Thrasher player.
Oh, a Thrasher
It's
player.
It's HTML.
Yeah, okay, I see.
player.
Okay,
It's not
I thought you said
it's not
playlist.
an embedded YouTube
Got you.
video.
Yep.
But like Thrasher, like I ain't gonna say they stole my shit.
Oh, they
it's
put
not
it like
they
the-
broke into a vault. Like they had the copy of the video, but they uploaded it without prior arrangement.
They put it in-
Arrangements, yeah.
which I was so fucking hyped on because they went against their own grain. They don't do that.
right.
Thrasher, like anymore, Thrasher don't like put your part. Especially they don't have the music licensed for you know
To do
that
it.
the website.
Sure.
Like I was fucking stoked. I was like, damn, Thrasher did that with my part. Like
That's pretty, yeah.
That's- you know, my plan was to get like all this traffic to the Bigger Bang
doesn't always work out that way.
because I had a board for sale. I had a Bigger Bang board. I was like, dude, the part's free, dude. Like I get zero out of it. I'm only hoping I could get some recognition with this. Maybe get a couple sponsors, you know. But the least someone could do is support the skater and buy a board. you
For
know.
sure.
I buy product all day long from like skaters I love and companies I love to support. And I was like, oh fuck, dude, backfired on me. But
More people got to see it though.
it
through-
got all this love on Thrasher. I was
Yeah,
like,
totally.
But I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like,
Right.
pretty hyped they went against the grain. And then someone uploaded on YouTube, it got like 100,000 views.
It's, yeah, I saw it.
And-
It's like 159, 60.
And my whole thing with the video was like, I don't want a view counter. I don't want to know how many views it has. I don't want people to see the view count. I don't care. I don't
Right.
care if no one sees the video, because it's something that over time it can be seen. It doesn't need to be seen right away. You know, it's like I'm gonna watch this video because it's got a lot of views. It's like
I think
But it's
people-
also your body of work. You want
Yeah.
people to like enjoy what you've done on a skateboard.
yeah, biggerbangvideo.com.
Go buy his board while you're at it.
Yeah.
Support your favorite skateboarder.
It's
it's true.
okay. I do appreciate that for sure, but it's okay.
I think it was
man.
And then I got to get in the warehouse and I got to make more fucking boards.
That's not a bad
Actually,
problem.
it was actually
Yeah.
kind of hectic, dude.
Not a bad problem to
I
have.
actually had a lot of shit going on at that time with like Thank You, so I like already working on other shit, and then I released the video.
You're the fucking best.
and
Torey,
then, like
dude,
the
straight
boards
up.
were like selling, dude, and like every like couple days I have to go back and make more of them. You know, like
It's a good problem.
Yeah, you want that shit selling, bro.
I know I just couldn't get caught up where I could make overstock. But the thing ended up dying out, so now we got like some shit sitting on
You
the
gotta do
shelves,
some
you
good.
know,
Okay, a couple.
Getting rid of that shit.
Yeah, get them while they're hot.
Did an exclusive one, only 50 made. And all the boards, I signed them all. They're all signed. So.
Can we talk about really quickly? You did 100 boards for day one, all different colors.
The Daewon-Hundred.
The Daewon-Hundred.
Yeah.
Mark Gonzales artwork.
Man,
Artwork by Mark Gonzales, 4 Day1 song.
I've never seen any other
Yeah, it's a
company
huge
put
task.
100,
Yeah.
100 boards out, all different colors,
One of one only.
one of one out of 100. I've never
Yeah.
seen that. Like you
yeah,
killed
that
it
was
on
definitely
that.
a first to be.
Yeah, it might be the only.
Did you? So
Yeah.
how did you get all the different colors?
It,
That must have been a craziest process.
it was an 11-month process, and I worked on it the whole time I was hurt. But yeah, it was a long process, and that's why I said earlier, like, it's better to take your time and take a step back and slow it down, so when you do something, you can like do it right. So that was the first project where I was like, I want to do this the right way. I want everything that goes into this to go like the way it can, to be at its fullest potential. And it was a nightmare, dude.
I'm sure.
I ran into a lot of like issues and shit with it, and it was just a lot of work to put it all together. But the concept of it, the first idea was a lot more basic, I guess. And then it got into this whole like, oh, I'm gonna get an art gallery. Oh, I'm gonna do a live auction. Oh, I'm gonna partner with a charity. We're gonna donate all the money. Oh, now we're gonna do a global auction online. Give everyone a chance.
Wow.
And dude, the whole thing just became so much more high end than I expected. Even doing the box, dude, the box itself ran me $98 per box.
Wow. Seriously?
Oh my gosh.
Per box.
What did this box look?
Because
Can
what
we
we
pull
did
it up?
was we created
Your shadow box.
basically, yeah,
Oh.
it's a
The frame.
Display.
hangable display case.
Got you,
It's like
got
it
you,
has
got
a skate hook, skateology hook in it that's removable from the box. So it multi-use, optional way to hang your collectible.
I didn't even realize there was 100 different colors. Like, how do you even pick? How do you even pick all the? That's a job in itself.
So
Trying to find 100
it-
different colors.
It was really hard for me and my artists together to really like kind of narrow it down. I guess.
I mean-
we made way more than 100, but to narrow it down to pick like, all right, what 100 are we gonna do? Options are endless, dude. We literally could have like done that for months and months and months and months, and it did take a couple months, but. And yeah, I mean, dude, like it was pretty insane. And he literally had to do each individual colorway separately.
Yeah.
So for the screen of the board, they had to do.
Exactly. We were getting them made like everyone had to be done as a separate Illustrator file.
Wow.
So it was 100 and
So they're all heat transfers.
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I didn't let no one touch the project but me. I heat transferred every single board. I took all care in it. The coolest thing was really being able to have this chance to do something for Daewon that was so special.
Did you tell Daewon about it? And like,
Yeah, I told Daewon about it and just kind of the concept, the idea of it. I told him that like, dude, something like this, like, it has to hold its ground. It has to be strong. Like the graphic needs to be strong. I was like, we need to come out swinging, with the best of the best, and that was with Mark Gonzales. And Daewon's like, nah, dude, like it's gonna be so hard to work with Mark, and I ain't gonna be able to get in touch with him, dude. You're gonna have to work with like his managers and shit, dude. They're gonna want money, dude. Like, I don't think it's a good idea, dude.
okay.
We'll think of something else, dude. And I was like, nah, dude.
You were saying before you can reach out to people pretty easily.
I think we gotta like make it strong. He's like, yeah, dude. I think like. I'll have my daughter maybe draw like some graphics, like her shit's real dark, dude. He said, I was like, look at what she drew. It's just crazy. I can't find the one, but like I was like, oh man, like let me see what's up, Daewon, dude. Let me see what's up, and I reached out to get in touch with Mark, and I think because it was such a small project, like we weren't like whoring this thing out to make thousands of boards. We're only making 100 boards. I think that's what kind of got Mark stoked, that it was going to be something small,
Yeah,
Right.
and special.
And special.
small and special. Yeah,
For sure.
So he was down. He gave the blessing, and I was like, Daewon, dude, Mark's down. I'm gonna get started on this thing, and yeah, dude, one thing just led to another. We were joking about like, oh yeah, we should rent an art gallery, we should hang up the whole thing, well, we should turn Danny Hamaguchi pro at the event.
It just started. Everything started
Literally.
just building
Snowball.
up into a big mountain.
Literally like 11 months before that happened.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like a vision vibe we were throwing out, and then that actually fucking happened, and I didn't tell Daewon about the event. And
No way.
And I was like, hey, Daewon, dude, yeah, we're gonna like, have this gallery event. I need you to like invite your friends to come and stuff. He's like, art show? We didn't talk about this, did we? I was like, nah, dude, sorry, man. Like, I haven't told you until just now, so
Amazing.
I need you to be there. This event, it's for you.
Right.
You have to come. And
Did you do that strategically? Because Daewon's pretty elusive
just
guy. He
turn
doesn't.
Daewon off from something
Right.
that sounds like I'm like trying to shine too much light on him, make something all about him, and like really it was like
You got to trick
it
them.
was all about him,
Sure.
for sure. But also it had the second piece to it, which was a lure to get all these people and the decoy with the auction to turn Danny Hamaguchi pro.
Gotcha. Right.
I always feel like when someone's turning pro, it should be a big surprise and it should be something that's special. And
For sure.
I've never turned somebody pro before. When Daewon turned me pro, it was very surprising and very special. So having the opportunity to do that, to turn Danny pro with Daewon, this was it. You know, it was all kind of set up. And once Daewon knew that, he was like, "Oh, fuck yeah, dude!" So like, you know, like once that happens, then like everyone's gonna be like all about Danny and shit, right? Like, so it was definitely kind of like a whole thank you
Elaborate plan.
family vibe there.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
great,
and hype
man.
that-
Super dope, bro.
It was a secret to everyone. Nobody knew that any of that was happening, and yeah, I mean, I'm very happy for the people that came out and got to see this and experience it. I didn't want to just like make 100 boards, sell them online, and they're gone in 30 minutes, and then it's done. Like, I wanted it to have life. I wanted it to be able to have a moment to breathe, and
Right.
and I got to do that. Channel One News documented it. You know,
Channel 1.
I never heard of Channel
Yeah,
One.
I mean,
I never heard
Old skateboard company.
Fuck it. It is what it is. Someone came out and, you know, did a piece on it.
Channel One.
Channel
You
One.
Never heard of it. It's
the first channel? I thought we saw it started
It's a
two.
broadcast.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I have no idea. Never heard.
Anyway, they came out to support and broadcast.
I grew up with 2 through 13.
Yeah.
That's
never-
Channel One.
I never had one.
Even 3 wasn't
well,
working.
No, shit's different now because you got your provider.
The internet provider.
Well, you got your cable provider now. It's like
Yes.
you're either going through. Or
I've never even tried to go. I've never even tried to go down to one.
So here we go. This is Channel One.
Okay.
Channel One
They're-
fucking pulled up.
Shout out! Hey, listen! Shout out Channel One. You're doing your thing. I love it.
Recognizing the
amazing,
real
bro.
shit going on out there.
Hey, but get this. Couple hours later, you know, there a group of chicks walking down the street and walking by a security guard. They're like, "Hey, is this that skate thing from the news?
No
What's going
way.
on right now today?"
Perfect.
It got
It got-
seen, and people would come by, and then it was there. So,
That's
Okay.
like,
amazing.
Channel One.
Shout out Channel
Where
One.
was
It's on
this
the news.
in like
It was on Fairfax.
on Fairfax? Okay.
Hollywood.
Gotcha.
Straight up.
Oh, what? Unknown? Was it
Nah.
Unknown Gallery? No?
Nah.
Something else.
A little smaller gallery?
Can we just pause and say how gnarly Daewon? I think he's like one of the best skaters that has ever lived. Look at it. Look at everything
I
that
could
that
stamp
man's
for sure.
done.
I could definitely stamp
All
that.
the
Yeah.
Instagram shit that he's done, just the shit that he skates. He's all ATV. He's gnarly.
Best skater living.
Living.
Oh,
Yep.
for sure.
100%.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he's my inspiration.
Totally.
Like, Daewon's 48, and
He skates like a.
I hope he's not 47, and I just said that. But no, Daewon.
Either way, bro.
Daewon is still progressing his skateboarding. If he wants to, he can do something that he and skateboarding has never done before.
Exactly.
And he's given that to the game. And like, dude, there's less than a handful of guys that are still able to do this
How he does it,
past 40.
for sure.
And at the level that he's
past
doing it
40,
at.
That
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
You know,
The level that he's doing it at is
Mariano,
insane.
like Guy Mariano.
Yep.
But yeah, there's not many dudes doing it, and like it's insane.
Yeah.
Shout out to Daewon's song. Keep eating
Straight
those
up,
donuts,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Do your
That seems to be
thing.
working.
What
bro.
about
Yeah.
like so you have those boards at the auction, but didn't you give boards out to skate shops too?
Yeah, well, that was the whole missing thing in this whole thing. You know, it was like 100 boards is so limited, where it's like I can't sell these to shops. Like, there's not enough of these things to sell to shops. So what I did was I hand delivered to 5 skate shops, 3 of the boards each, and
Wow.
I let them have the boards and have them release them all on the same day, and all the money just went to the shops so they
Rad.
can have a piece of it too. And I was actually really stoked because I called one of my mentors kind of just to invite him to the thing. And yeah, he did give me some advice that I was like trying to figure out how to like fill that missing part to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him, and he gave me some great advice. I was nervous to call him too, but Jim Thiebaud.
Oh, I was gonna ask. I was
Jim.
gonna say it was probably Jim.
Yeah. So yeah, I was just really stoked. The shops were stoked, and it was cool to go into the shops and just hang with
Rad.
those people for a bit and kind of like just tell them like, hey, like this is Thank You Skateboards. Like we're here to give back.
I love it.
Amazing,
I love
dude.
it.
Congratulations.
I think
That's so
a lot
cool.
of more companies need to do all that stuff and support these skate shops.
Yeah, I mean,
that are out
dude,
there.
we raised $15,000 to donate to teens with mental
Beautiful.
awareness programs.
Beautiful, man.
Teen mental awareness programs.
It's a lot of
to
money.
Tilly's Life Center, which was super cool to like work with something like that, something that big, like to give back. And even at the gallery event, they had one of their ambassadors from one of their mental health programs come and speak and share a story like in front of everybody.
Wow.
Which is like so amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really cool. My biggest thing with this whole thing was just like, all right, I want to be able to just do something that's different, and I want to like have it seen by like the people that I look up to, and hopefully they can be somewhat impressed by what I've done, because I'm a huge fan of skating, collectors, releases,
Yeah.
limited shit. You know what
Totally.
I'm saying? Trying to get exclusive on them dubs. Like, so I wanted to just really innovate that to the fullest for a board series. So
Yeah, I think you accomplished
that's
it.
What I call the largest and most rare skateboard series in history.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I know when I first saw it, I wanted one. I thought I kept going out. I wanted to get one, but then you had to be there at the auction and do all this stuff. So it was like the way you did it was awesome, especially with the skate shops and everything. I just wish I could have got my hands on one.
I was very like in between too. Like, are people gonna really like understand how much went into this and how meaningful it is? Because it was a $500 board.
Right.
People were buying them at the auctions for like $1,600.
Woo!
Like when we sold them just to the general like people online, and you don't get to choose which one you get. They're $500 each, and I was like,
Wow.
dude, I don't want to like bum nobody out, but at the same time, it's like
The amount of
They're
work you put into
choosing.
it.
I need to like really like make it a point that like, dude, this isn't just another board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you got to make that special.
You're getting and it's not like you're getting only a board. You're getting an experience, dude.
Yeah.
And the whole thing, it's like, dude, signed by Daewon. 10 out of 100 were also signed by Mark Gonzales. Which is super special.
Printed by Torey Pudwill.
Yes.
I wanted to take the credit, but yeah, I mean, dude,
Straight up.
I did everything with it, and hand assembled every single box, dude.
Wow.
Every single box put together, and then just like, dude, it comes with a straight up certificate of authenticity. Real nice, like fuzzy black with the silver ink, like, dude,
Damn.
so gosh darn official. God damn official.
Did you keep one for yourself?
I bought one.
You bought one?
I bought two, actually. My wife bought one at the auction
No
for
way.
$1,100.
Sick.
And then I did buy one from our online release.
That's
How else am
awesome.
I get this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I gotta buy it.
That's when you know
Yeah.
the shit. I mean, this guy is buying the shit from the auctions. I love
From
that.
his own shit.
From his own shit.
Mike Mo bought one too.
Mike Mo bought
Which is
one.
really fucking really rad.
Dude,
Supporting.
That's awesome, man.
Skaters supporting skaters.
already know.
Yeah.
You already know.
I can't wait to see more stuff out of Thank You, like turning Danny on Maguchi Pro. To be
Yeah.
honest, like giving that dude a chance too. I've been wanting that guy on chocolate forever, you know, and like he is so goddamn good at skateboarding. It's like this gift that he has, you know. It's like
Yeah.
he's so nonchalant about it.
maybe
his
last
style.
time we did Nine Club, we talked about that there was going to be a new rider.
Yeah,
But we
I think
we
so.
weren't saying who.
Danny
And it's
Yamaguchi.
Danny Yamaguchi. And now Danny
Da-
Yamaguchi's pro.
Pro. And David Reyes.
David also on an
Doing
addition
his
to the
thing.
team, doing
Yep.
his thing, killing it,
The
dude.
man.
Tray
David's
flip
a
nose
man,
blunt
bro.
down Clipper.
Yeah, he's got heat coming out for the year ends too, and
Yeah.
Danny's got heat coming out, and then
Ooh,
like,
Danny part. Let's go.
We got plans for more riders
Oh, sick.
on the
Okay.
team too.
I like the slow build too. The slow build, the anticipation,
Yeah.
the cool things that are happening in between. Like I dig what you guys
Thanks,
are doing over
dude.
there.
And then we
for
were
real.
able to do like a lot more things to like give back and like raise awareness and also pay homage and say
Yeah.
thank you. You know, doing the thing with Daewon Gons. I mean, that was like not just about Daewon, but also like really paying homage to Mark Gonzales too.
Mhm.
And then right now we have just shipping is I did a whole thing with Knox Godoy. And we have I gave him a guest model as well, and just really rad to work with somebody that for me sparked me when I was 10 years old. Watching his footage in the videos is what got me stoked to want to be like good at skating. Like I wish I could do that. I wish I could crooked grind that handrail.
Yeah.
At Belmont, like
Right.
mind blown.
It's-
Because he was the first. He was the first, like, at least to my attention, little kid in a skate video that could skate like that. He tray flipped a 9 stair.
Right.
Like, it blew my mind, and like he had this personality as well, where it was just like he really kind of paved a way for Baker in that era and like what it was and hijinks. you
Yeah.
know? And that's what this collab is all about. It's hijinks.
That was funny, man. Like when they put them on, those kids on Baker, it was all like, these are cool kids. Let's put them on, you know. And then they just watched them get better, and that was they put
Let them run
them all
wild.
on the map, and then everyone watched them just grow, like
Yeah.
kill
Yeah.
it. It was fun. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, we're dropping a full length Knox video part with unseen footage dug up from the grave
Really?
Oh, wow.
of that Baker 2G and on era.
You guys are going to release that?
With the collab, yeah.
Wow.
It's a collab also paying homage to Knox with his guest model board.
That's
And we're
amazing.
going to also put out a special edition board with the release of the video part.
Did you know Knox?
I've known Knox for a long time.
Okay.
He actually beat me up when I was like
Really?
11 or 12 the first time I met him and skated with him.
You guys got into a fight, or was it like a friendly
Nah, they
beat
just
up?
said beat Torey up.
Who said it?
I think it was like Dario or something. He filmed it. And, you know, Knox like got me on the ground. He was like punching me in the face and like fucking me up. But like, yeah, I mean, he,
Wrestling
like,
around and
roughed
stuff.
Me up, and
Yeah.
I was like super afraid of Knox. But like we ended up becoming really good friends. Like, you know, at the time I was starting wanting to do a board company, and like, dude, Knox is like, you know, really smart when it comes down to like art and like ideas and creating. So as far as what he had in his mind, man, I was blown away. I was like, holy crap, like Knox is like on some next level.
You think that comes from his dad, the tattoo artist?
Yeah, for sure, but also comes from skateboarding,
Yeah.
you know.
Dude, look at this little kid just ripping.
So yeah, I mean, dude, it's straight hijinks, dude.
That's so funny.
What video is this?
It's just on YouTube, some video.
Oh, sick.
It's called Knox Godoy 1998.
98.
1998.
I was 8 years old, dude, that time.
How old was he? He's got to be the same age.
He's probably
12.
10.
10? A couple years older?
He's probably 10 or 11 right here.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a little older than I am. But dude, Knox is the man, dude. And yeah, so we did a whole board series with Jay Strickland.
Oh, okay. Dope.
Yeah, with
Bootleg.
with the original artwork.
No.
With the creator
When
of
it-
with the creator of it.
When is this
And,
coming out?
It's shipping to stores right now.
Right now, at this
Oh.
moment.
Yeah,
right
Shipping
now.
to stores.
Yeah, check it out,
Is it
dude.
going to be on your... Oh, hijinks. The sweater you got on.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little turnaround thing.
Yeah, your ribs hurt.
Yeah, be careful, bro.
Oh, you got the whole... Oh, you got the back?
Jay Strickland's.
Okay.
So we got the whole whole series going on.
Got
with Jay.
you.
If you know one thing about Jay Strickland, you probably don't. So,
That's crazy.
it's the craziest thing is like to have the chance to work with Jay Strickland. I don't think it's ever happened before.
Right.
Yeah.
No one can do that, and I don't believe that I got to do that with Thank You. And I think honor goes both ways. I mean, dude, Jay's just so stoked that he's able to do a board series with us, me, and Daewon. Really,
Yeah.
I think he's just super honored that he's done something for Daewon's song.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, him and Knox go way back from
Yeah.
Birdhouse
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
I think doing a Knox guest bro model is the shit. And yeah, dude. So shit's coming out, and then keep an eye out. Halloween, we're dropping a part and exclusive deck.
Amazing.
Is this going to be on your website
for
also?
Knox.
ThankYou.com. Is it thankyouskateboards.com or thankyou.com?
ThankYouSkateCo.com.
Thankyouskateco.com.
Yeah, it just I don't know.
It's gonna be
I ain't
everywhere.
trying to promote things too much or nothing. It's
Yeah,
just,
but
it's gonna
people
be-
want to know where to get it.
Yeah.
How are they going to know where to get it?
Especially for
Gotta
little
tell 'em.
energy drops like this, of
Yeah.
course.
I want to know.
Get 'em, thank you, man.
Okay, there you go. Boom.
Hit us up.
I love the humbleness, dude.
He doesn't want too much work over here, bro. He's doing
No,
everything.
no.
Available at local skate shops.
And that's cool because I'm able to give back like to Knox as well.
Sick. It's good shit, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, you guys are killing it over there.
And just little, got a little thing in the works with Jeron here.
Okay,
Hey.
In
okay.
the corner.
We'll
There
see
you
how
go.
this all. We're just beginning talks here. I'm excited.
Okay.
Couple meetings.
Wait, you know what? You guys should do.
Really excited to work with guys like this.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Are you guys planning your surprise party?
I mean, look, dude. I guess it's never too late.
Tori, you didn't know this?
He's never gotten a surprise.
Look, it's been
when
an
he
ongoing joke, bro. Okay.
I think
Not a
it's
joke,
no.
dude.
This is real shit. You're bitter
I-
because you never
first of all,
got. You never turned.
It's been a joke.
You
and
never turned-
I'm riding with the joke. I'm not bitter at all. I
Wait,
think
Tori-
it's all about time.
Did you see Jeron? When you go
Okay.
back in this
careful.
episode and
Be
look what.
careful what you say, Jeron. I too had never had a surprise party.
You didn't?
I
Okay,
always
so we're
want-
on the same.
When you
boat.
turn pro-
I didn't, but I always wanted one, and when I finally got one, it was crazy. It was
you go.
it was insane.
There you
Wait,
go.
when you turned pro,
Lost
you
my
didn't.
mind, dude. Stop partying after that.
You didn't get surprised little surprise party when you turned pro.
Not a party.
Okay, but they surprised you with your board.
Yeah, full blown surprised me. Day one surprised me.
But see, Jeron never got that,
Yeah.
and I think
And
he's
that's
missing
okay.
it.
Well, birthday
It's okay.
party. No, it's not okay if you want one. If you want one, like it'll happen, Jeron.
I love it.
I was going to
bro.
say, when you said that about Danny Hamaguchi's surprise party, I looked at Jeron. I just saw Jeron's face.
No, because you started laughing first, and then I just started doing my little thing, you know.
Oh, you
Because
want
this
any-
is
you want
this is an
you want
ongoing
any
joke
surprise party, not just a birthday.
No,
party.
no, he wants
Any
he wants to
surprise party.
turn pro. Surprise! We're
Yeah.
gonna throw him one at Olive
He wants a
Garden.
pro party.
now. I want to
We're
turn
gonna
pro. I want to turn pro party 25 years later.
yeah. Retirement party?
All right, well,
At Olive Garden.
you ain't gonna get one if you're demanding it like that.
No,
dude.
I
Shit.
don't. This is it's turning into something else now. Okay, it's turning into something else. We were having fun with this. I'm going along with the joke. Now it's like, dude, I'm content. Let's have fun. You know what I mean? Let's have fun with this ongoing joke. You know what I mean? That's where we're at. That's how I'm looking at it.
I think he really. We want it more than he wants it, probably. You know?
Yeah. At that
And we
point,
want to
yeah.
do it
You
at
guys are
Olive
the
Garden with the
best.
breadsticks and all that stuff.
Please
Maybe
don't
some
do
balloons.
it at Olive Garden. Please consider doing it.
They're
You're
catering.
embarrassing him.
No, don't do it at Olive
They're
Garden.
catering
dude.
it.
Yeah, we can
And
get all.
don't cater Olive Garden, bro.
We're gonna DoorDash Olive Garden over here and
my
get
Here
some.
I'm calling out shit. Like, no, dude.
Oh,
You
man.
guys are too much, bro.
We have fun then.
It's gonna be live on the 9 Club too.
You never know.
You never
everyone's
know.
invited.
Everyone's gonna celebrate
Everyone's invited.
with
You
you.
guys are too much, bro.
I'm gonna get you that surprise, Dubs.
Any-
One way or another.
Anyways,
One
Goodness
way or
gracious,
another.
bro.
happy to work with you.
Dude, for sure.
I'm beyond stoked, bro. Seriously. And I mean, even for when I went out of my way to like really, I was like, dude, you're on chocolate. I remember going on a tour and fucking putting Torey on chocolate before I even could say and get it back to the fucking squad to be like, hey, dude, like let's take a vote on this shit. That's how like
We were
obviously.
drunk.
I know, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I was like definitely coming out of myself, but I wouldn't do that for no reason unless I really truly felt that
Not
way.
for nothing.
You already know.
But that was dope, dude. I was like so stoked. Like, thought I was getting on chocolate.
What happened? You put him on prematurely?
I put him on prematurely, dude.
You
I
put him
was
on the
drunk.
team.
I was drunk. I was like, dude, you're getting on, bro. I'm calling everybody. I got back, called everybody, and it didn't happen.
How is this not happening?
It was a good stepping stone, though. We tried.
We tried.
You know, like
Who were you skating for at the time? Nobody?
Alien Flow.
Alien Flow.
Yeah, that's why I was tripping because I was like, you weren't fully on.
Oh,
this
you,
yet.
you guys were filming for the DVS video, and he didn't have a board sponsor yet.
This was after the DVS video.
It's after,
yeah,
DVS,
you were in.
DVS like wanted me to quit Shorties. And I quit Shorties, and then I have a board sponsor.
We're on a
Wait,
Euro
DVS
trip.
wanted you to quit Shorties?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Why?
I don't know.
Shorties wasn't as cool at that time. It had its era, and then at that time, it wasn't.
This was after everybody left, pretty much.
Yeah, Muska was
Muska
gone,
left.
right?
Everybody. The OGs weren't even there anymore, right?
Maybe Sammy was there.
You know, the OGs got kicked off. They didn't even leave.
Yeah, I think Muska talked about a lot
But
of it.
Muska was still there. Muska,
he was?
Muska quit after I quit. But yeah, it was 2005,
2005.
right after Skate More Tour.
How to turn pro?
I came home and I quit.
How to turn pro? That was the video you guys did, right?
Had to go pro.
Yeah.
But wait, did you have anything lined up? Did you know you're going to get on another squad, or you just quit Shorties like straight up?
No, I just wanted to skate for Alien Workshop,
Okay.
and like actually Jason Dill like kind of pushed that one for me a bit, and then like I was obviously close with Mikey Taylor, and like me and Barra had some hiccups at the time too, like so like I still am now, but you know there was a time where like you know like Barra was just like did that to me as a little kid.
Well, for the
he wasn't supporting.
because he was on Alien.
Yeah, but either way, like Barrow was my friend, you know, and so I wanted to skate for Alien Workshop, and I went to Australia with on an Alien Habitat tour, did one Alien demo, and like I got treated well as like a flow dude, and Greg Hunt told me too, like, oh, just keep filming for like a part, like video part, like for the video. But I wanted to get on. And then Jeron like introduced me to chocolate one night, and
Drunk at a bar.
Put you on.
I never even called Alien Workshop and like thanked them and told them I was like not gonna be flowed anymore and go skate for someone else. It's like the only time I've done that.
So you were on Flow for
Very-
chocolate for a while?
Yeah.
Or
What do you
Dub?
mean,
Were you
no?
on Dub?
I was getting bored.
He was getting bored. No,
What do you mean wasn't
He's just drunk
flow?
cheek in his head.
He was getting bored. Excuse me.
And I
But
wasn't
that,
getting
again,
girl boards.
No, you were getting chocolate boards. But what I'm trying to say is,
I got
like,
to go into girl and
Yes,
get
you
boards
did.
and skate.
Okay,
them.
okay.
And you know
okay.
how the
I even
when you go
sat-
down that tunnel.
I
Yeah.
sat with Rick and Mike and Sam. We watched my sponsor me footage.
Yes,
and like
yes,
it was real
and
shit.
it was on its way. And then in that tunnel of how you get filtered through the girl in chocolate cycle, it didn't work out.
Chico said no.
No, it
Chico
wasn't-
backed him
it wasn't
super
Chico.
hard.
Oh, it
Chico
was
backed
somebody,
him
though.
super
It was
hard.
somebody. It wasn't Chico.
Doesn't matter who it was. I called Sam and I was like, "Hey, dude, like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like with me and Chocolate, you think I'll get on the team?" And he's just like, "Yeah, it just like right now, you know, I don't know if we're gonna be able to really do anything, but if any opportunities come your way, suggest you take it." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Well, at least he was straight up with you.
Yeah.
Dude, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Instead of beating around
That was
the bush.
amazing, dude.
It all worked out.
Now Sam hits me up to print some chocolate boards as favor.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, you help me out, dude. Could you do some shit? And I'm just like, of course, dude. That's actually like what I die for right there is to be able to help out guys like you
Totally.
and print some chocolate boards for the
Hell
team
yeah.
riders. That's like,
That's cool.
that's why I perfected my craft to do shit like that. But
What year was this?
Daewon always hit me up to get on Almost, and I always told him no.
No way.
Yeah.
Look at you guys
I
now.
always told him no.
Why did you tell him no?
Scheckler was on the team.
You didn't like Scheckler.
Not that I didn't like Scheckler. Like, I just felt like me and him on a team together, like we were like both little kids.
Yeah.
At that time.
At that time, and like people like kind of like compared us or like competed us, like which ones, you know what I mean? It was like, oh no, I don't want to be on.
You want to be the one younger kid on the team at that point.
I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know at this point. But then Scheckler quit almost. He got on Plan B, and he wasn't on Almost anymore. And then I got an offer from Enjoy, and was also getting. I hit Daewon up. You know, I was also getting Almost boards too. Double dipping from the same distribution. Daewon found out. And Enjoy was gonna put me on the team. Daewon found out. He called me. He's like, "Hey, dude, heard you're getting on Enjoy, dude. Like, just go skate for him. You know, like, do what you want to do, man. Like." And I was like, "Oh, nah, man. Like, nah, dude. I want to rock with you, Daewon. I want to skate for Almost." And he was like, "Oh, dude, fuck those Enjoy dudes, man. Like, I heard what those dudes were going to pay you, dude. Like, this shit was whack, dude. Like, let's do this shit, Torey. Almost, man. Like, you know what I mean?" And I just remember that conversation, and that's when I got my home.
Right.
And Daewon always had my back. Always had my back. Even like on the Skate More tour when like was talking about leaving Shorties, he's like, "You should skate for Almost." And like, so he's always had my back, dude.
I love that.
Always had my back. And I guess it needed to be the right time for me and maybe Almost, and there it was.
There it was.
Skated for Almost for 3 years, and then I quit to get on Plan B.
With Scheckler.
Yeah.
I mean, with Shex, but it was a different time then.
It was.
And they were very welcoming, and I was extremely honored. But I really thought about that one, man.
Did you?
Yeah, you have to.
Dude, that was the hardest thing I've ever done in my skate career was leave Almost.
Right.
That was the hardest thing, to call Daewon and like have that conversation.
How was that conversation?
It was just broke up over 3 different phone calls back and
okay.
forth, you know, and it was really tough. At the end of the day, he's just like, "Hey, dude, like," I mean, I had to really tell him, like, he's, you know, obviously trying to like keep me around. We'll give you Rodney's salary, you know, like,
Okay.
you know. And I'm just like, Daewon, dude, it's not about any of that. I've made my choice that I want to move to Plan B as a step up in my career.
Right.
And he's like, "I just want to make sure that you're going to be taken care of. I care about you. Make sure this is the right move for you and this is going to work out.
Yeah.
You know, like, do your thing." And I left Almost and got on Plan B. Made Colin McKay give me a $20,000 signing bonus for quitting Almost.
Damn.
Personal check in his house, dude.
Oh my god.
I was like, "I need a signing bonus, dude. I want 20 grand. Wrote me a check straight up. I was just like, Colin McKay's so cool.
Oh, hell. Whoever writes me a check for that much is cool as hell.
Personal
Hey, Call
check,
McKay is
too,
cool
like-
as fuck, dude.
Yeah, that wasn't no business shit. That was personal.
I look back at that now. I'm just like, oh my god, dude. Like, I cannot believe I even like asked for some shit like that. Like,
If someone asked you, would you entertain it?
I guess it depends who it is
And if you really wanted them, you'd do it.
and how much it's for.
Chris, how much are you gonna ask for?
Just $1,000, I guess. I don't want to take too much money out of it. Like, I have way
$9.
too much respect for Thank You and Daewon.
But yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, I left Plan B just like Daewon left Almost.
Right.
And dude, we came together. I don't know what he thought if our new venture was gonna work out or what, but like, all I know is Daewon had my back. He believed in me and he trusted me, and that right there was like the sign to just go for it, and
Right.
step shit up. And I can't say I've known at all what the hell I've been doing, but like, I'm doing it.
Yeah. You are. I
Definitely.
love it.
and I want to do it, and I'm
Hands
happy,
on,
and I'm
like
happy
no other.
doing it, and like, dude, like, it gets me motivated to skate,
I love it, man. I love
and
it.
we take very good care of our guys. It's a crew. I mean, that's why I left Plan B, dude. I told Colin straight up. I was like, hey, dude, like, I have a new dream. Just like you and Danny have Plan B, I want that.
Right.
You've taught me and mentored me so much in skateboarding. I want to see if I can have what you guys have. And I'll never know if that's possible unless I try. And unfortunately, for me to try, I have to leave Plan B. And it's very hard for me to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got into that whole situation of fucking shit trying to leave. And like,
Were you in contract?
yeah, I had just signed a contract when I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was never about the contract though. Until the end.
What do you mean? This is very cryptic. I don't know what are you talking about.
It's funny now looking back at it, but I mean, yeah.
Well, you just had a hard time leaving because of the contract, because they've made product with your names on it, and they needed to get rid of it, or what was the deal?
It was a lot more deep than that. I mean, Plan B was in a transitional period
Yeah,
at
okay.
that time, and they asked me to not just get up and leave at that time. Not that I was leaving. I was moving on.
Right.
I stayed for a bit. I kept it going, but I also had my eye on the prize, and I ended up working with them on it and trying to build something. And Danny and Colin are like two like different people, different schedules, different dudes, and like one dude's here, one dude's there. I'm working with this dude, I'm working with this dude, and then it just like all kind of in my head just became such a like fucking nutcase, and I was just like, dude, I can't do this shit no more, dude. I'm just gonna go do my thing. They're got their own things to focus on, and like
Gotcha.
we already established that like this is cool for me to do, and I went to go do it, and heard back like months and months later, and just like, yeah, you're in a contract, right? You ain't doing nothing. I was like, it's never about the paperwork.
In that tone?
It's never. Nah.
I'm just being.
I approached the situation as professionally as I could to take care of everything the best way that I could. And I would never do anything to go against Colin and Danny in any way. I would never do anything to damage the company. But yeah, I mean, at the same time, like, when it's your time, and you gotta establish when that time is. And, I had been waiting for it, and Daewon had already quit almost.
So are
And
you
here I am stuck in this paperwork, and I'm like, fuck.
But are you working behind the scenes too on Thank You at the time?
I had a catalog built out, ready to ship.
You're ready to go.
to ship to the stores to like pre-book the line, which obviously you can't do if you skate for another company. It's a breach of contract.
How long did it take for that to run out? Then you could finally do Thank You full time.
I think I had like a year and some change left in my my paperwork, my contract.
Well, let me ask you something. This is kind of, were they paying you the whole time during this contract?
They had to have been.
Then I'll be like, you're in breach of the contract.
They're under contract.
Yeah, you're in breach.
Because that's the only thing I'm like, if they're not paying you, but they're keeping you in contract, I'm like, then what's going on here? Then there's a breach of contract in their end.
Yeah.
So it's just touchy, but that's the only reason. That was my question to do it.
But at the same time, you're still trying not to piss off Danny
You gotta,
and Colin.
if you're in a contract, you gotta like go back and read the whole contract. It really like breach. If you're trying to breach them or they're trying to breach you, and you get into all the legal breach shit, and you're just trying to find the loophole in it, like which I could have, but I didn't want to like cause no problems for these dudes. Like they're the homies, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I look back at the situation now, and I'm like, fuck, dude. If Daewon, the main dude of the company, was trying to leave the company, it'd be a pretty hard thing for our company. It'd be a tough thing.
Mm-hmm.
So when looking back at that whole thing, I'm like, fuck, I see how that is tough for the company,
Right.
For the guy to
But
leave.
those are two different scenarios, though.
Well, it's like when P-Rod left Plan B. It was very tough.
For sure. But he wasn't an owner, though, was he?
No, well,
So that's when you have an ownership involvement, it's way harder to leave, especially if you have contracts involved.
Yeah, totally. But I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
you're
you
just
got
using
these
it.
little kids out there and shit. I'm just like, dude.
Yeah.
I think a contract's a contract. Sometimes they void the contract, and sometimes they stick with the contract, and you got to ride it out, right? It's like
I guess so. Yeah, because at the end of the day, the skater could really screw the company over.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And at the end of
But,
the day, they could be screwing you over, but not paying you.
that too, yeah. Or if it's like you want to leave, like, and do something, but you're attached to this agreement, it's like kind of harsh for some of these like kids in skateboarding.
yeah.
And I'm curious what would happen if they just said, fuck a piece of paper. This is, what are you going to do?
Right.
And that's probably what I should have said when I was leaving Plan B. But at the end of the day, it ain't even about none of that. Like, because
I mean, you guys are all friends, and
work out.
it's like,
we're
yeah,
all
it's
friends.
yeah.
I love these dudes. And
Yeah.
I love the company. And I love what Colin has done for the company, what he's doing for the company. He's still, to this day, like one of my like mentors. And like, dude, I don't know if people even know this, but dude, Colin is straight running Plan B.
Yeah.
For a minute, he wasn't. He checked out. But when he came back, dude, I went to his house the other day. We went and kicked it. Like, I was just like so impressed. I was like, damn, Colin, I didn't even like really realize, like, you know, I do more than he does within my business.
Sure.
But what he's doing for Plan B, I'm like, holy shit, dude, you are the fucking man. You are the brains. That is why I fucking skated for you, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's what inspired me to start this company of my own. And like, dude, I don't know. Like, I think I still feel like I, in some ways, like, still feel part of Plan B. I
For
think
sure.
I will forever, because I just feel like that family vibe was
Yeah.
just
You're part
so
of their legacy now.
close and
Yeah,
so
no doubt.
true. And like, dude, like, there's a lot of love for us as a company and a family. And like, so that's really what now my duty is to create for this circle of guys that
Yeah,
is
man.
not a, well, it's like more of like a straight line. So eventually we'll have a circle of them. And you know, the growth and thank you, and really be like the dude that's just like taking care of this family, dude.
Yeah.
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 Making sure that it's like they got a hoodie when it's cold out.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Keep
Gotta
them warm,
Take care
bro.
of them.
Keep them warm and toasty.
Hey, you're doing it though. You're doing it.
No,
look.
straight up, dude. Ask any of my dudes, dude, how they feel about how they're taken care of.
Right.
Please.
I will. I'm gonna call up Danny Hamaguchi right after this.
I'm gonna hit up
I'm
David.
talk to
I'm
him.
gonna hit up David Ray.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Daewon. I don't know. I don't know if I have his number.
I'm gonna hit up.
The whole point, the
gonna hit up a
whole
future
thing,
team
the
writer.
whole thing at the company is, I'm gonna take the best care
Yeah.
of the skaters.
Yeah.
I'm
Dude,
gonna
I
make
love it.
them really feel good.
That's dope. As long as they're doing their job, you're gonna do your job. I love it.
Dude, yeah, I have to.
I'm obligated to do
Bastards.
that now.
Hey, before we wrap this up, I want to talk to you about the ABD card.
Ooh.
Mike Mo Capaldi, one of our good friends, one of your good friends. Grab that thing real quick, because this thing is sick as hell. We talked about the clip earlier, the switch flip crook down the hubba. What is the... Now, Mike Mo has the ABD Collectables business, and you guys did a...
Have I said a lot of stupid shit on this episode, Jeron?
No, you said some real shit.
All right, because I was about to say, what we're really about to talk about is fucking awesome. Like,
What a great segue into it. That was
Amazing.
But that's not negate all the shit that you just talked about has been awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
what Mike Mo is doing with ABD Collectables, one, Mike Mo is our fam. Like, he's given to skateboarding some of the gnarliest skateboarding there is.
Definitely.
You know? And what he's done with ABD Collectible and releasing digital clips, and also with the chance to be able to get an actual legendary card. What he's doing is he's creating shelf life for video parts. He's giving them value, and this is something we don't have anymore.
Right.
And this is something that we couldn't fathom how to recreate this now that YouTube came and the internet existed. And now it's just we've progressed and gone the route where skateboarding content it's all amazing, but it's watered down in the sense where it's not the time to shine video. It's not the harsh Euro barge video. You know, it's not something that you could physically have and keep
Totally.
and hold on to.
Tangible.
And as far as like all the skateboarders that were involved in it, that put in all the hard work, at least it's being supported by the people instead of just like either being scrolled through like this or just like going down the line of new releases every day. It's so cool that he's created that.
Yeah.
Like that next chapter of how to give skateboarding content / video parts value and shelf life.
Yeah.
And like I told Mike Mo, hey dude, are you sure you wanna do a series on me with my part? I just don't think I'm worthy, dude. Like, especially like what you've done, like, and to back up P-Rod with it. I don't know, man. Maybe just do someone else. I just don't think like you want to use me on it, dude. And I was so honored when he's just like, nah, dude, like your Bigger Bang part is one of the best video parts like ever. Top 10 for sure. And I'm like, damn, dude, like I'm just so happy that you think that, like that actually like my hard work has really been seen and it's appreciated.
Yeah.
And it actually feels super good to get like a real response like that. And I was like, dude, I'm down. I'm down to do this, and the more I started working with Mike, I just realized, I was like, damn, dude, what he's created, what he's doing is like so cool, because now it's like, dude, there's also this community of people that are so down with it that it's just like, that's growing. And those are the most down as fuck dudes. Like I got a chance to go in on it on the ABD Discord and talk one-on-one with these dudes, and I was like, these are down dudes, and that is really cool, and it's a real community of supporters, and it's just like everyone feels like it's family there. And I'm like, damn, dude, Mike Mo's creating such a good thing for skateboarding and the value of people's lifelong work, dude.
Yeah.
And so I'm stoked, dude, that I'm part of ABD Collectables
It's sick.
series 3, and
Bro, super clean.
That card is beautiful,
I'm a collector
dude.
myself, dude.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm 100% gonna be buying these digital clips online.
Yeah.
Just to support ABD.
And to try to get your
ABD.
get your card too, right?
Of course, dude. Of course. Like, these things are super cool.
They're made really well.
It's one of 300. And not to mention, it has a clipping of my beanie from the actual trick of the
I
switch
love
flip
that.
crook
Yeah, that's amazing.
that I wore in the trick.
amazing.
Just like P-Rod's had a piece of his Nike
shoe, yeah.
Nike shoe
Yeah.
in the card. Mike Mo, a piece of the T-shirt where he did the switch
Yep.
flip with the dynamite explosion from the Pretty Sweet.
Right.
And dude, like the ABD Collectables, it's really just kind of like the next chapter of showing your love and support back to the skaters,
Right.
that are here, because like, dude, we're not just like filming parts like for the fuck of it. It's really because it's like we want to gift that to the game, the history,
Right.
just like you did with you know, yeah, right, and mouse, and goldfish, you know what I mean? Roberts, dude, in there with the fucking...
Can't remember the trick.
Switch flip. It's the switch flip manual.
By the way, we talked about it earlier. I did that like 4 times in a row after I tried it for weeks.
Don't forget about the front side nose grind.
There you go.
And
There
a
you
couple
go.
more shove-its. Well, I'm just fucking with you, Chris.
No, I love you. man.
Couple more shove-its.
Couple more shove-its.
It was real.
No
bro.
way, dude.
I
Hey,
love
you're
it.
you're shitting,
real.
yeah, you're shitting, yeah, right, dude. Pop shove it nose grind on Kennedy.
Oh yeah, that
Remember?
little thing
with
Bella-
the table.
bunk
Oh,
up.
yeah.
I think
But,
Felix brought that
dude,
table
no
there.
one skated it like that. That blew our mind right there.
I remember when that happened. I was there that day, and I was like, "That's a," and
Pop
that was a
shove-
hot
pop-
spot for a
pop shove
second.
it, front side nose
Yeah.
grind, balanced.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
You know what I was psyched on that I never saw you do ever again? Frontside 5L, very heel flip out.
Yeah.
That
the
right there
beach.
on the
I-
beach.
I was
that
like,
shit was
what?
fucked up.
On
Yeah.
the beach.
That whack ass fucking beach fucking ledge.
So
round.
to support shit like that, like I think
Right.
it's just so cool, like that there's a chance for that with
Right.
Yeah.
what Mike Mo's doing, and dude, I'm like, I'm really pumped on it, dude, and I think if people really look more deeply into it
Right.
and realize like what it is, it's like, dude, they'll be all about it. I'm all about it.
It's kind of like a Hall of
the
Fame.
surface. It's just scratching the surface, bro.
Yeah, it's cool. There's only a couple
That's
people
a
that have
good
been
way
in
to
it.
explain
Yeah.
it too, Raj.
Mike Mo, P-Rod, you. And to make sense, you guys are, it's like all the Valley kids kind of for the most part.
We're all
Let's go.
We're all high school dropouts.
But it is rad. Shout out to Mike Mo, his brother Vince, everybody involved over there.
Hell yeah.
It's really cool. Well, you said only 300 of those cards are going to be made.
Yeah,
So
300
with the beanie
cards, but-
from your hat that you're
Yeah,
wearing.
and you got to buy a digital pack of clips
Right.
to have a chance to
Get your hand on the card.
actually unveil getting one of
the
these
tangibles. Yeah.
tangibles.
Didn't you get one, Raj?
Yeah.
Which one did you get, Mike Mo's?
Damn,
I got Mike Mo's. Yeah.
Damn.
I got
that's
P-Rods.
Did you?
Damn.
I did.
Wow, sick.
that's super sick.
And I'm going for Torey's too.
Who got this one?
We-
did.
Mike Mo
did.
sent this.
We
to
got to
us.
give that back to Mike.
I think you guys got to.
This is valuable right
We
here,
got to
bro.
give that back. We gotta give
69
that
with the
back.
actual
I
like
know.
So
main piece of the Red Bull.
yeah, ABD Collectible,
Good
man.
stuff.
I'm honored to be part of Series 3. Even more honored to be working with Mike Mo
Yeah.
because of what Mike Mo's doing. Because he's a real skater,
Yeah.
and
he's going to be
Good catch, bro.
and he's not just some dude
right.
creating something
Yeah.
for no reason.
Like he
Yep.
takes care and pride, and he wants to do skateboarding good. Like
He's
gonna.
us. He's us.
He's told me about a bunch of other.
he's smart. That's
He's-
what it is.
He's
Yes.
told me
Yeah,
about a
that
bunch of
one.
other stuff he's doing with a couple of legends, and it sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, dude,
Sounds
it's
amazing.
it's just rad. I know he has like many years to come with what he wants to do, and
Yeah.
he's not like just like blasting it out, you know.
Right. Right.
Like he's definitely doing it right, dude.
I love it.
Calendaring
I
it
love
out.
dude.
Yep.
Dude, shout out to you, Torey Pudwill,
Hell yeah, Torey.
bro. Like,
I'm
man,
stoked. I'm just trying to skate my hardest, dude. You know
Dude.
what I mean? And I'm out here because I want to continue to skate.
keep doing your
And
thing.
like, dude, I'm trying to like be here for the people that love skating and skate with them.
Dude, I want to say this too, because
Straight up.
going to the
That's it. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
going to the street leagues, and I know the first one of the season you were just coming back off your injury, and it was so inspiring to see you out there. Even you're like, all right, I'm still hurt, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah, it was like
And-
3 days after I
Yeah,
recovered.
started skating, and then now the last one, I was like, oh, he's getting there. Like I totally saw you the last one in Vegas. Like, oh, he's coming strong now.
I'm totally getting there, dude.
Yeah.
I'm 100% progressing, and I'm gonna be back to you know, I don't know,
Normal state of being good.
whatever, like, and 100%.
Yeah.
I can't wait to possess that because it's like, dude, I've never, you know, gotten to raise the bar to the bar being that high yet, and I want to get back to pushing it there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just getting started, dude. I ain't nowhere
I
near
love it.
done.
I love it.
I mean,
bro.
dude, yeah, I gotta definitely keep crushing for another like 30 years.
I can't wait. I mean, dude, like
Yeah.
we're
62 in the game.
all big 62 in the game.
Yeah, look at
Straight
Jim
up.
Gray, dude. Straight
Yeah.
up, still killing it.
The biggest bang ever video part.
Huge
dropping
bang.
the hugest.
Oh, the Little Bang.
The Little Bang.
Coming
Okay.
soon.
Okay.
Mega
Bang.
Okay.
One
okay.
trick wonder.
Well, dude, by the way, the card, when this episode's right now, Friday, noon's the last day to try to get that card. So go to ABD Collectables.
go right now.
Yep.
Support Mike Mo and the boy Torey.
32 clips from the Bigger Bang. If you
okay.
uncover one of the switch flip crook clips, you actually get one of these legendary switch flip crook cards. Series 3.
I love
I want to
it.
get that and the nollie flip back
only
tail
300.
clip. I gotta get the nollie flip back tail
Yeah.
clip.
Yeah, you know, and it's all it's just all having fun, dude.
I
That's
love
what
it.
it's all about.
Dude, keep doing your thing, dude.
Support, you know, the homies.
Keep doing your thing. Dude, come back anytime. This has been a pleasure and honor. Always fun talking to you, dude. Love the
Always, bro.
stories. And,
Yeah.
man, I can't wait for the Little Bang to come out. I'm waiting. I'm going to be waiting.
The littlest bang.
The littlest bang, Lil Bang,
When you have
Lil
a kid,
Young Bang,
your kid has a part. If you ever have a kid, he'll be Little Bang.
There it is.
Little Bang.
Lil Young Bang. You know what I'm saying?
Little Bang.
But dude, Torey, thank you so much for coming on the show, bro.
Straight up, dude.
You are the man, dude. Much
And I
love.
hope your side gets better quick
You
too.
Yeah, heal up.
Man,
Yeah.
Heal up. Put some ice on those ribs.
I hope so, for sure. It's part of the game. You got to pay to play.